What up? What's up? Sorry, what's up? I was getting everything situated, you know, painting. So, what's up, man? What's up, y'all? Yeah? Alright, so we're gonna get set up for today. Put some ink on this canvas. I got like a late start today. Feel bad. But there is an extreme, when I say extreme amount of construction going on outside my pad. And I was about to start streaming at like 1 o'clock, I think. And I was like, alright, cool. It's 1 o'clock. Be able to stream up good. Because it got quiet all of a sudden. It was like real quiet. And I was like, alright, cool. I can stream. Nope. I guess they were just on a lunch break. And they came back. And were making more noise than they were supposed to. What's up? What? What's up, Nicole? I don't know. I guess you have to see it. You could tell me. I mean, are you talking about like a regular horse? A Clydesdale? I mean, what kind of horse are you talking about? Are you talking about like Robin Biggs' mini horse? Like, be a little bit more specific if you're gonna try to troll. You know? And you're gonna come to my channel to troll. That's so funny. I have like none. No people watching, so you're gonna come and troll on my channel. I feel you. Joe, I don't even know how to, Joe Reynolds. I will email you, I will. Yeah, I got you, bro. Appreciate it. Thanks for coming through. I guess people don't have anything else to do. But that's, you know, that's on them, you know what I mean? But everybody else, welcome. I'm glad you're here. It kills me, but whatever. You know what you're gonna do. So, we're gonna paint, get Biggie in. But yeah, so day 2, it has begun. I think we're gonna paint today for I don't know, 6 or 7 hours. So get ready. I want to welcome everybody that's here. Hope you're enjoying. Like, you know, we just started, but hopefully it'll be a good day today. Get a lot of paint done and at least get a lot of paint on the canvas. If you have any questions or whatever, like Joey, feel free to ask. Try to keep it as clean as possible, though. I'd appreciate that. I'm sure other people would appreciate it too, but I appreciate a clean chat. But yeah, so we're just gonna paint some Biggie today. You know, hang out in the chat. And welcome to the neighborhood. Welcome to the hood, homies. It's weird because as paint dries and stuff, I was looking at this painting, you know, throughout the night and working on a piece with a muralist the other day. And so he was out there painting last night, and so I showed him the painting, see what he thought. He dug it. So I guess we're moving in the right direction. But yeah. So yesterday I was in chat, and I kind of, you know, this is a process for me. It's not just whipping paint on there, although sometimes it seems like that. Sometimes I just paint and it comes out good, and sometimes I screw myself up and have to go over and repaint stuff, and so that's kind of, we're going to touch it all up and just kind of get it all back to, you know, where it should be. Fill in some blanks, and yeah, just paint. So if you're here from my Instagram, welcome. Periscope, welcome. Twitter followers, welcome. Appreciate y'all. If you're here from that. If you're not, if you're just here, appreciate you. Welcome to the hood. We're gonna get it in today. And hopefully get Biggie done. You know what I mean? I got a couple other things I want to work on, and a couple other things I've been working on, so I'd like to get them up and get those started painting, you know what I mean? But gotta get this, gotta get my man taken care of right here first. So hopefully the music's not getting on your nerves. If it does, let me know. You could definitely change out the music. I'm just listening to some old school. From my sexy mama's cool cream and done. Yeah, so this is what I do. Yesterday we had a very successful day painting. It's an incredible chat, and new members to the CS.GO clan. Chat was off the chain yesterday. Got some new family and friends out of it. Yeah, so cool. I appreciated them. You know what I mean? You gotta appreciate them, you know? So appreciate everybody coming through and peeping it out. Seeing exactly how this is done. It's weird. Thank you. What's up, Angelo? What's happening, bro? I didn't know you were on Twitch. Thank you, bro. You know how I get down. Old school. Just a little old school. Angelo's in chat. That's crazy, man. Good to see you, brother. What you think about the painting, Ange? It's tough, man, because you live with an artist, bro. Your wife is an artist. Your wife's off the hook, man, so it's tough. And asking you, Angelo. So, Angelo, what else do you watch on Twitch, man? You watch video games and stuff, or you just... That's a trip, man. Out of all the people, man, that's a trip, bro. I'm tripping out that you are on Twitch. That's cool, though. I didn't even know that you were into video games, man. For real. Are you at work watching? If you were at work watching, I'd be like, man, you are my new hero, homie. Well, what you think about Biggie? Oh, right on. Yeah, man. That's a great game. That's a great game, man. I wish, honestly, I had more time to to play. I think I will now. I upgraded my computer, so I was playing online a lot, but real specific games. I play a game called The 7 Days to Die. It's like a zombie apocalypse game, kind of. So I love 7 Days to Die, Hearthstone. Play a lot of Hearthstone online. Tanks and Generals. What are some other ones that I play? You know, I don't know. What's the one? Warframe or anything I can shoot somebody in the face, you know? Oh, right on. That's cool. Tell her I said thank you. You know, thank you very much, bro. That means a lot coming from your wife, bro, because she's an incredible artist in her own. So, we got to set her up and get her a little channel. She can paint online, man. You know what I mean? It's dope. It's fun. I have a good time. But, you know, I don't like, you know, she doesn't have a problem painting in front of people. That's why, like, this made a whole lot of sense to me because I don't like to paint in front of people. But, you know, I still get a chance to interact with people as I paint and stuff. So, it's kind of second nature, you know, with my background. You know what I mean? So... But yeah, thanks for coming through, bro. Thanks for coming through. Were you on playing? And do you follow me, Angelo? Make sure you follow me, bro. Like I said, I mean, I really don't play a lot of DC Universe, but I'm sure that there's a couple other titles that you and I could find that we could share. Video games and movies are kind of like my my beer, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Like my habit. Okay, cool. Yeah, you know, but it's different when I'm painting, man. It's weird. Like, I am so not the same dude with my art. I'm super sensitive, and you know, on stage, I don't have a problem. You know, I got undressed down to my drawers at the Coors Amphitheater. It was nothing to me. You know what I mean? Like, to me, like 33,000 people, and I'll take off all my clothes. But you know, any other kind of setting, man, I'm like, ugh. You know, I'm sensitive. Especially with my art, man, I'm sensitive, bro. But yeah, I got a good artist friend of mine, this new dude that I met, who I showed it to yesterday, and he thought it was dope. He was like, wow, man, T. Because it's funny, I had taken off, like, not taken off, but I was just kind of in a funk and didn't want to paint anything for, like, it's been like 4 months or so now. It was 4 months, and then I upgraded my computer thinking that I would stream my art, and then that was a couple nights ago, and my son was like, why aren't you streaming? My oldest son. He goes, isn't that what you, like, upgraded your computer for? And I was like, yeah. And then he goes, well, then why aren't you streaming? I go, I will. You know, don't trip. I will. You know, why you sweat me? And so then I started sketching that night. I sketched this and another piece out. And then yesterday, man, first time streaming online for art. So, but it was cool, man. Majority of the followers that I have now, I got yesterday, so it worked out. Oh, yeah. I bet. That's cool. I mean, it's weird because as an artist, like, part of me, I don't care. You know, I mean, I'm painting Biggie Smalls. You know what I mean? But part of me is like, you know, I want everybody to like it. You know, at the same time, like, not first thing I did, but I got offline last night and ended up sending pictures out to my family, my brother and sisters. And it was like, yo, what do you think? What do you think? And they were just, you know, they'll tell me. My family's quick to tell me it sucks. So, but they didn't. They were like, oh yeah, that's dope. So, that was cool. And then after they said it was dope, I went to another artist friend of mine and asked him. He peeped it out and was like, man, whatever was going on with you for 4 months, homie, you need to do that every 4 months. Like, cause that is incredible. And this is a dude that sells art for, you know, a lot of money. Like, his work sells for a lot. So, finding out from him that, you know, he liked it and thought it was dope, I was just like, alright, cool. You know. It's weird, man. Biggie Smalls is like 97 colors of brown. Trying to make it all match. It's weird. But yeah, glad you stopped through, bro. Are you home because of maternity leave or something, bro? Aren't you guys due again? What can we talk about? So yesterday I laid down like kind of the base coat. And then, okay, I'm with you, bro. I'm sorry, my fault. Yesterday I laid down the base coat, and then, today I am, doing another layer, and hopefully, touch-ups, and, get him finished. Honestly, I gotta, with art, that's the one thing that, like, I will sit here and paint the same painting for 6 years. I've been learning how to just call it quits. But, like, that's the tough part for me, is I can always see something in it that to me needs to be fixed, or something that to me needs to be redone or whatever, and so it's one of those things for me. Like, I can always see something that needs to be done again, and or done over, and I need to fix this, I need to fix that. It's one of those things for me. Oh, to go. Oh, right on. Yeah, I retired from my basketball career years ago. I was undefeated at the time. So I don't really play a lot of basketball anymore, not even like little quick pickup game with the fellas, I mean, there's some of our activities. What's up, Sprue? Use black because it draws the eyes in. Nah, I think everything is. No, I don't think that's a general rule. I've never learned that as a general rule. I think it depends on the piece that you're using. I mean, no, I mean, if you look at certain things, like they're, that part of the body is black or whatever, so. Especially like with his eyes and stuff like that. Nah, the way that this piece is created too, it's not supposed to look perfectly like lifelike. You guys see it at like a real close distance, and it's supposed to be up on a wall. It's supposed to be admired from a wall. You know what I mean? So, no, I don't agree with that. And honestly, I've never ever heard that before, but I could be wrong. I could be wrong. I would never teach that in a class, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? I would never tell a student that. Like, for me, I mean, that's the greatest thing about art, especially, well, my style too is different because I use a lot of colors. This is the least amount of colors that I've like really used in a painting. For the most part, man, I use a lot of colors. Like that piece behind me, can you see it? Where is it? Is it over there? See how colorful that is? And there's a balance, with the color in black that I use. When I paint, like, there's certain parts that are going to be black, and you do want to draw your eye to certain parts, and take your eye away from other parts, but for the most part, no, I don't agree with that as a general rule. You know what I mean? Could be wrong. How old is your art teacher, Sprue? And welcome. Did I welcome you? Did I tell you welcome? Welcome to the hood. Thanks for coming through. I appreciate you being here. It means a lot to me. Say what's up to my man Angelo. The real IRL homeboy. It was all a dream. I used to read Word Up magazine. Salt and pepper, heavy D up in the limousine. I only asked you how old your teacher was because I was like, you know, maybe I'm older, so I might be wiser because I'm older, but I don't know. I don't think it's a general rule. Oh, well, thank you, sweetie. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me, man. That means a whole bunch to me. So, but welcome to the hood, and please hang out with us. Ask me, especially art students, ask me any question you want to ask, mama. I will do my best to answer from my experience. I do canvas. I do murals, big giant murals. I do tattoo designs. So I have a little bit of experience. I've probably been painting my whole life. I think one of the earliest memories I have is painting and showing my mom. And she thought it was really amazing. It's funny, I should show you the picture that one of the first pictures that I copied as a kid is hanging in my, it was in my mom's house for years. Now it's hanging in my hallway. And that's the picture I showed her after I drew it out and painted, colored it or whatever. And she just thought it was amazing that I could, you know, do something like that. So that was cool to me. Although my whole life she told me to paint, and I just wanted to be rich and famous. That was it. So moms are usually right. Took me for years. Took me years to realize that that's what I should have been doing the whole time. Oh, be blessed, brother. Love you, man. God bless, Angelo. And yeah, man, after you get done reading, I mean, for real, Angelo, I'm probably going to paint. Last night I painted till 8 o'clock. Tonight, probably about 7:45, 8, man, until the sun goes down. But make sure that you come back. You know what I'm saying? If you're bored or whatever, see how far along I've gotten. And thank you, bro. That means a lot to me, man. Hug the kids for me, brother. Don't forget to tell your wife I said, what up? Yes, you know, I'm trying to, you know, do my thing to create a better community. You know, of course, on Twitch. That's all of our. That's what we all do. You know, I mean, from gamers, you know, on the music channel. Everybody's trying to create a better Twitch. Sprue, you left high school. I had. Oh, thanks. What's up, Madden? Appreciate you, bro. Good looking out. Good looking out. Hey, Sprue. You know what? I feel you. I mean, you know, life hits and it gets tough, and you know, you really don't know where to go, how to go. You know what I'm saying? I trust me. I get that. You know what I mean? Like I said, I mean, it took me almost 40 years to really get back into it, where, you know, I made several people millionaires in the meantime, and then I decided that I was over making these dudes millions, that if I'm gonna make some millions, I might as well, you know, do it for me. And in the meantime, I was gonna paint, do what I love to do. You know what I mean? The money comes, cool. If it doesn't, cool. You know, I just want to do something that I love to do. And, you know, art is something that I love to do, and it's tough. You know what I mean? I realized that's why they call it, you know, that's why they call it struggling art. I mean, starving artists. You know what I mean? So for me, it's been tough, but I wouldn't change anything. You know, I'm still going to do it. I'm just going to keep it up and whatever, but it's weird because, you know, I went from, you know, making a pretty good living to, you know, getting by, you know what I mean? But not traveling as much as I used to. I think that's the one thing I miss, is just traveling. But other than that, man, I wouldn't trade it for the world. You know, I made other people millions of dollars off of my talent. I'm sure I could do it for myself. But you just got to find something that you love to do, you know. Nobody was born thinking to themselves, oh, I want to work in an office selling light bulbs. It's just what we do, and because it pays the bills, it's hard to get away from. I mean, it's tough. I get it, man. Thank you, brother. What's up, Madden? Hey, thank you very much, man. That means a lot to me, man. Honestly, right now, at this point, I don't know, man. You know, it's definitely going to hang in my pad for a little bit, you know. But I am painting it to sell it. This isn't something that, you know, I love every piece that I do. But I have no idea right now, man. Somebody offered me $450 for it yesterday. And I just told them, let's wait until I at least get done. You know what I mean? Let me get done with it. You know, and we'll go from there. But, yeah, I have no idea, brother. But I'm glad you're here, man. Meet Sprue, my homeboy Angelo. What's up, Ellie? Is that how you say it? L-E-I? Everybody meet Ellie. Sprue. Meet Madden. Madden, I take it you're good at Madden. And if I wasn't painting, bro, we could hook up and, you know, play a little bit. I love Madden. But I'm different, bro. I'm weird. Like, my friends think I'm weird, bro. That's how I know I'm weird. Because even my partners are like, man, T is a weird dude. Like, I love Madden. I love playing Madden. I'm very competitive like that, man. My homeboy Angelo that was in chat a little bit earlier, you know, that dude's competitive too. And all of us played like dominoes and stuff together. So, you know. How did I start this piece? This piece started at, okay, so I don't know if you guys can tell. It's hard to tell. Like, let me see. Hold on. See if I can zoom this in a little bit. Okay, you can kind of see it right here. You see all this? This little green or whatever. These are flowers. And flowers. There's some circles up here. I don't know if you guys can see the circles. Believe it or not, Sprue, yes, weird is wonderful. Okay, cool. Check out my PS3 link. It's in the info stuff. I'm sorry, Madden. Sorry, Sprue, I mean. Madden, and add me on PS3. It's Almighty Sable on PS3. Add me, bro. We'll play. But so, Sprue, so, no joke, I walked out my door one day, and there was like 6 or 7 canvases just sitting on my porch. And I was like, what the heck? And 3 of them were like way beyond repair. They had a ton of water damage, and there was 2 big ones like this. You'll see the other one hopefully in the next few days. I'm going to be painting that one. But yeah, so there was a few that looked good, and I took them in the house, and I called everybody. I called my neighbors, asked my neighbors, called my family, friends, anybody I could think of that would have just, people, you know, because where I live, not everybody knows where I live. But the people that do, I called them and was like, yo, did you drop off these canvases? And that's how it starts. That's how the story starts. Nobody I talked to had dropped them off. Nobody even knew about what the heck I was talking about and stuff. So it was weird. So this one I started, sometimes I just pick up the brush and start painting. That wasn't the case with this one. I looked at a bunch of different images that I liked, and I didn't want to do something that I had seen before, you know. So what I did was I just kept looking and looking and looking, and I knew I wanted to do a Biggie Smalls piece for a while. So what I did was I found this image, and this is a mix really of like 2 different images, and you know, my creative side of it, you know. And so what I did was I started sketching. I hung it up on the middle of my wall, stepped back from it, like really looked at it. I had the little pictures on my phone. I made a collage and Be Funky. Had the pictures, and I just sketched. And I started with the shape of the head first, and the hat. And then I started sketching. You can see kind of lines right here. I don't know if you can see it on stream. But yeah, I started sketching. Like, I kind of had a basic idea. To me, this looks like if Biggie would take if Biggie took a selfie, this is what it would look like, you know? And so that's how it started. I was like, oh, you know, if Biggie took a selfie, this is exactly what it would look like, you know what I mean? So for me, that's how it started. It's just little sketches here and there, and I sketched. And yesterday, as I was painting on stream, I just was like, I don't know what I was thinking about when I sketched this, and I was telling people on stream, like, this don't even make sense. I don't know what I was thinking when I sketched this part, but we're gonna change that. And you know, so a lot of it changed. You know, once the paint starts getting on, a lot of things do change on it, so. But yeah, sometimes I sketch, sometimes I just start painting. You know? I look at like for a while I was doing animals and stuff, and I don't know. Just, that's right. That's not right. I was wondering what was up. This cheek was way down far. See what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how to explain it. I'm looking at it and I'm like, and then I keep looking back at the monitor because I can see it in the monitor instead of having to stand back from it a lot. And that cheek looked weird as heck to me. And I was just like, it's freaking weird, man. Like this. This looks weird to me right now. Right now. I mean, I was just laying down color yesterday, so, I mean, all this is going to get changed up. So, I hope I answered your question. And weird is wonderful. I agree with you, Mama. But yeah, sometimes I just pick up a brush and put some paint on my palette and paint. You know? Get it in. But yeah, I'm glad you guys are all here. Thanks for coming out. If you have any questions, I usually tell stories when I'm streaming video games or whatever. Yesterday I told a bunch of stories. I've had a really different kind of life. I've been an entertainer my whole life, so just the two of us. So, people were asking me about different people, and I was sharing some of my stories. Being a comic and working in radio for a few years, and see, like that. I don't even know why I did that. I knew there was brown on this brush. I hope you guys can't hear the construction on the stream. I can hear it. It's terrible for me. So, you know what? I would say that, but no, it was obvious. That's a great thought. That's a great thought. But yeah, you know, somebody had to have dropped them off. You know what I mean? Like where they were. Like, they want to make... okay, I'm no joke. I opened up my door, and next to my door, there's a railing. And on the railing, they were all there. And I was just like, what the heck? Where did all these canvases come from? Like, who would, you know... who came and left canvases over here, you know? And, it was weird, man. But yeah, I guess Destiny, whatever, that's cool. I appreciate it, you know. And they were all just used and messed up, and I shared the wealth. One of my neighbors is you know, he's trying to become an artist, you know, for a living, and he knows I'm an artist, so we chat often, and he's a good dude, and so I went over there with the canvases and gave him a few of the canvases, like 3 of the canvases, and neither one of us, there was 3 of them that were busted. Like, when I say busted, they were busted, like a lot of water damage. And neither one of us could use them. I was even thinking about cutting them, you know, cutting them apart and maybe reframing them or tacking them down on a board or something, and they were beyond repair. This is my favorite brush right here to soften lines up, hard lines up. When you, like for me, like I'll lay down like this hard line right here. I have to go through and soften it up. I have GTA 5 for sure. Madden 15 I don't have yet, but we'll be getting that soon, brother. And like I said, I love playing Madden. Madden's awesome. I've been playing Madden since what system was it on? Sega or back in the day, brother, when it was 8-bit. Yeah, I've been playing Madden forever. But yeah, I play a lot of GTA 5 too. I just don't have a capture card yet. I was looking at them today. Since I think I am going to make streaming a full-time gig. So, since I'm make streaming a full-time gig, I was looking at capture cards and stuff like that. And I'm kind of tossed up between the Elgato and yeah, tossed up between Elgato and Avert Media, the HD version. It's a little cheaper than Elgato, but I heard Avert Media Pro, I think it's the 958 or something like that, is a pretty awesome capture card for PS4 and PS3, whatever. So, hopefully, we'll get a capture card, man. I'm sure as the stream grows, and I get a partnership or a donation or whatever, I'm gonna go out and get it. As soon as I get a donation, I'll go get it. Yeah, I'm on Steam. I love Steam. Everything I play, online, of course, is Steam. But I am on Steam as Almighty Savo 2. You guys can check me out. I think the only thing that's on my Steam right now that says, oh no, there's probably 3 or 4 games, 5 games that I play online on Steam right now. Both my sons and I have accounts, so sometimes I play on their accounts, but for mine, you'll notice that it's a lot of 7 Days to Die, Hearthstone, a lot of Hearthstone. Not as much as 7 Days to Die. I probably got 400 or 500 hours logged in 7 Days to Die. But yeah. Right on. Nice. I will, bro. Okay, cool. Perfect. Thanks, Madden. I'm glad you came by, Madden, man. Sprue, you guys are keeping me busy, talking. Everything, man. Sprue got, like, the best questions in the world. Madden, you done got me all hype, money. You know what I mean? I'm so glad you guys came through. Appreciate you a lot. It's weird because I don't think you can hear it on stream. At least I can't hear it on stream. I'm not listening, but you guys can't hear the construction, huh? Let me know if you can hear this construction, guys, outside. Yeah, and what you would hear would be like an engine starting up, like a truck and stuff. Like a huge generator or something. They're killing me today with that. They're killing me with their what it is they got a scissor lift out there. And every time they start it up, it's literally no joke. It's less than 20 feet away from my door. I can hear it. I can hear it, but I don't think you guys can hear it on stream. I'm praying that you guys can't hear it on stream. Alright, good. It's freaking me out for a minute. Sir Heward? Oh, Sprue, I've been thinking you... I'm so sorry, Sprue. Were you catching my faux pas? I apologize. Cool. Perfect. Yeah, Madden, are you on Steam? Sprue, you ever heard of 7 Days to Die? Have you guys heard of 7 Days to Die, the game, the video game? It's literally, it's no joke. It's my favorite game to play in the world. They did a update on it. I want to say like 3-4 weeks ago. They brought a bunch of new stuff in and took a lot out. And I play on Mac. Oops. Yeah, I play on Mac, and so what's Steam? Steam is like online video games, computer games. So any game, you know, games that you can play on your computer. It's funny because they have Madden, they have, you know, Call of Duty, they have Black Ops. But it's very addicting because once you start playing video games on your computer, the graphics are always better. Man, I mean, it's better play. Once once you start playing, you'll understand what I'm saying. Like, you'll be like, oh yeah, I'm never going back to console gaming. That was a wrap. You know what I mean? Like, I wish Savo wouldn't even have hit me to that. But, yeah, man. I started playing computer games and I couldn't stop. Like, you know, I mean, I still play console games. But, man. Computer games is where it's at. I play Hearthstone on my phone. Steam is great because there's different sales on games. I have a link for G2A where you can go on G2A and get different links for different games and stuff too. And yeah, man, gotta peep it out. Well, I'll tell you what, you won't go back, bro. I mean, I don't know, man. I'm a gamer. Like I said, I'm a weirdo. So, I'm a gamer. And, you know, I love playing video games. But, you know, for me, I love playing video games on my computer. You know, so. Including GTA, which is the computer version of GTA. They have I play on PS3 GTA right now. So, but they do have GTA, and it has this mod on it that that's so dope. Like the mod, it lets you play GTA as a cop, and you get assignments. You get to pull people over. I mean, it's so dope. You just go around and arrest people, and they run from you, and they hide from you, and you can call backup. You issue tickets. It's crazy, but it's only available on computer. But it's fun. It's a lot of fun. Crazy. like I said, I mean, you know, I play a lot of games on Steam and stuff like that. I don't stream because I don't stream PS3 or PS4 or anything like that, or even my Wii, or, you know, just because, you know, I don't have a capture card yet. So I'll get a capture card, you know. I'm sure I'll get a capture card soon. Once I do, we'll go from there. What else? Yeah, there's you guys heard about Five Nights at Freddy's, the movie that they're putting together? I wonder how that's going to come out. That's going to be crazy. Like, I'm looking forward to it, I guess. My son talks about it often. I mean, he's a Five Nights at Freddy's fan, but, like, to me, I was like, you know, Five Nights at Freddy's isn't even really a game. You know, I mean, I guess there's strategy to it. I don't see it as a game. You know, you play... There's games that you can play, and they're games. You know, to me, Five Nights at Freddy's is so not a game. But he disagrees with me, and he's a big fan of Five Nights at Freddy's. Which is cool. He's smart. You guys can sing along if you want. That's right. It's weird because on stream you never know how old your audience is. So I don't even know if you guys know who this is. So how did you guys find creative? And or find me. I know I gotta be like on the bottom of the page, you know? Yesterday we did good though on creative. Like I think I got all the way up to 70 viewers at one time. That was pretty cool, you know what I mean? For my first day streaming. Hey, Mariah. I had a wicked dream last night. It was like just the craziest freaking dream ever. I had a dream that it was nuts, man. I don't even want to. Like, I had a dream that I got that I got. I was on a prison tour with somebody I don't even like. Oh, nice. That's dope. I appreciate it. I think creative is the best thing that has happened to Twitch, because it lets people express and interact with people other than just games. I agree. I kind of looked at it that way as far as the music channel too. And I was streaming. It's weird. I was streaming, playing video. I was playing music on the music channel. I was DJing. I showed the stream yesterday, my DJ deck. But I was DJing, and every time I DJ, like, you know, it would be cool, and people were like, oh, I want to, you know, highlight that, that was dope, and so I go to highlight things, and then Twitch would take them off. Like, they would block the content, and I'm like, I don't understand having a music channel. You know, I'm obviously creating my own content. Even though I'm using other people's music, I'm creating my own content. And, you know, because of the mixes that I'm doing, you know. And how do you, you know, how can you censor what I created, you know, while these other channels, like, to me it was like, it was one of those things like, well, I know a lot of streamers that play music and their streams don't get, you know, censored. It's crazy to me. So, just to me, it was just like one of those things that I just thought was super unfair to be censored when you have a channel that's called music. Like, you know, how do you, I don't know. You know, if I was spending EDM, because there's not a large EDM library right now, if I was streaming EDM, then none of my music would have been removed. But because I'm streaming hip-hop, you know, you're going to remove my content. And it's funny because I went on and I started looking up highlights of other people, other DJ streams, and they were like letting them get away with all their music. Like, to me, it didn't seem fair at all. But so I stopped streaming music, and I might do it again, but just to do it to just have fun. But it just, you know, didn't seem fair to me. You know what I mean? So, and then you get a bunch of people in your stream that love it, and they're like, hey, can you highlight this, or can you highlight that? And I mean, yeah, I highlight it, no problem. And then I come back, and it's all, the whole entire stream is censored. I was like, man, that was kind of a waste of time. So they censored a bunch of stuff yesterday from my stream yesterday too, because there was music playing in the background. You know, but whatever. So I had to brown that up. You know, there was the black line was just too much for me. So put some brown. Now I gotta take this shadow right here, or the highlight really. Bring it under here. And tonight, girl, like she look good tonight. Madden, I started working on this yesterday on stream. This was a blank canvas, bro. And so officially, I put in 8 hours yesterday on stream, 6 hours on stream, something like that. And then 6-7 hours on stream. And then and then today, whatever I put in today on it, but it's gonna take me a minute to get it done. I mean, that's how I paint anyway, though. I'm a weirdo, like I said, you know, I'm a weirdo. I'm very much a perfectionist. Like, you know, if something doesn't look right, I just keep at it, you know, and just until I feel like, you know, okay, yeah, that look, you know, and I'll start getting into it and be like, oh yeah, now that's starting to look right, you know. But for the most part, man, you know, that's why I just have to call it quits after a while. Usually I'll call up my sister and have her come over and peep it out, and she'll tell me to quit. Oh, thank you, Official. I appreciate you, man. Welcome. I'm trying to pay attention to chat as much as possible. It's got a little delay between the chat and what you guys see in chat. So I just seen that, Official. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Yeah. I think it's all relative. You know, it's all art. It's all art. It's all art. So just mine's a little different than, you know, the other channel. It's funny because a girl came in chat yesterday and was telling me, you know, if you had cleavage out or something like that, you'd have 600-700 viewers overnight. And I was like, you know, shoot, don't say nothing. I don't have a problem. I'll take off my shirt right now. But and she was saying there was one of the top streamers on Creative yesterday just was like producing some garbage, and you know, and it was just because she's a pretty ditzy girl, and she just was like, I mean, she was painting with, like, I don't know what she says something like she's like painting with, like, you know, almost like painting with finger colors, and, you know, it's not like real art or anything. The only reason why she has views is because she's pretty or whatever. And I was just, you know, but, you know, if that works for her, word up, you know. You never know. Never know how long she's been at it, and, you know. Can't hate on her. You know what I mean? Can't hate. Can't hate, just participate. Right? You know what I mean? But, Official, that means a lot, man. Thank you very much. Hey, thank you, Official. Thank you, man. I appreciate that. That's awesome, brother. Welcome, everybody. Say hi to Official. Official, say what's up to General Chris. What's happening? He's back in the house. What's up, General? Madden's here, and Sprue's here. Sprue's here. Sprue's, you guys say what's up to each other. Welcome each other into the hood, to the fam. Y'all salute the General. Glad you're here, General. Thanks for coming back, brother. It was good to... Yesterday, we had a good time, huh? We had a real good time yesterday. it's weird because, you know, I don't want to repeat. It's the, you know, it's different day, different people and stuff. General, I'm telling this almost the same stories. You know what I mean? But it's all gravy. I ain't tripping. How's it coming along, General? You think? I've only been on for a little bit, like maybe an hour or so. But I'm trying to make it, you know, fly. You know what I mean? Okay, Vic. Vic, call you Vic? You got it, Vic. Yeah, you know, video editing is, man, that's super creative, bro. Oh, thank you, Madden. I appreciate it, man. She must be a fine teacher, homie. Go ahead and screenshot me real quick. And send it to her. She got a big old tattoo on her chest too, homie. That's awesome though. That's good, man. I love it. You know, my whole life, man, for real, no joke, all joking aside, my whole life, people come up to me, especially if they're behind me, and they're like, excuse me, miss. And so it's never ever bothered me. You know what I mean? And especially because I have long hair, and I guess I got a shape like a big fat lady or something like that. I don't know. But that stuff doesn't bother me. I try not to let anything really bother me. Like, you know, the things that bother me are like stuff that my kids do or my family. You know, that's what bothers me the most, you know? Like, people, stuff that strangers do, nah, it's not even worth it. Like, stuff don't bother me. But yeah, I bet your teacher's fine, homie. Oh, thanks, Vic. Hey, knock Tamburn? I'm tearing your name up. Thank you, Knock. I look like Big H9? Nah, man, you know, I've been called all kind of things. I ain't never, ever been called Biggie. I've been called every big person in the book, almost every light-skinned person there is in the world, famous. I've been called all of them. I've been called Fat Drake, Heavy D, who else? There used to be a rap group called the Booyah Tribe. People used to like, oh, what's up, man? That's the dude from the Booyah Tribe. Nah, no, I'm not. Booyah Tribe is a Samoans, bunch of Samoans. They used to be like Samoan gangster rap. You've probably seen a lot of those dudes in movies because they all turned into actors and now they make a living acting, so cool. Yeah, but I've never been called Biggie. Like nobody like. And trust me, I'm around dudes that love to cut on each other. You know what I mean? They never call me Biggie. But I would take it as a compliment if they did. You know what I mean? Biggie put it down for big dudes. Love that dude for that. You know what I mean? Your teacher's Korean? 1935 is back in the house. Y'all say what's up to 1935. Meet H9, and H9, man. Make sure you guys follow the channel, man, and come through. I'm glad y'all came through, man. I'm so happy. It's dope. 1935 was here yesterday. Madden, say what's up to 1935. And Vic is here. Sproovy's here. We having a good time. My boy Angelo came through. Your teacher's Korean, huh? You know what, man? It's crazy because not a lot of Koreans in San Diego, but enough. And that's not too far-fetched because a friend of mine had a little Korean son, and every time we were out, people really thought that that was my son. Like, matter of fact, they did a news story that I had a son, and they put his picture on there. I had a son at that time, but it wasn't that kid. Oh, are you? You skinny dude? It's all gravy, baby. That's good, man. I mean, you know, I just been a big dude my whole life, so I don't, you know. I learned how to make it work for me. You know, I wouldn't suggest it for anybody. You know what I mean? Like, my kids, I wouldn't suggest it for my kids. My kids are too soft. You know what I mean? They couldn't deal with it. But I grew up, you know, most of our summers, you know, we were latchkey kids coming up. Latchkey meaning, like, no parent, you know, after school. My mom's was always at work, so I grew up coming home by ourselves, and when you live at home, you know, when that's the case, you know, my mom had a standing rule: nobody in the house, no going outside till she got home and stuff like that. So we would sit on the porch and cut on each other and just ruin each other. Like, so I learned how to have thick skin at an early age, you know what I mean? And not only have thick skin, but, you know, I've heard everything in the book. Like, you know, we get trolls in the channel, and it's like, yeah, you know, like, I've heard all of it, you know what I mean? Like, if somebody, you know, call me the N-word on stream, it's like, that doesn't bother me because, you know, I've been called the N-word to my face. I've been called the N-word with the gun pointed at me. You know what I mean? So, you're going to come on Twitch and call me the N-word. So what? Like, good looking. Appreciate you. Get out. Yeah, I watched a streamer the other day, though, man. This dude, he had a notifier in his stream. And I love this dude's stream. D4. And he has a notifier that reads whatever people donate. You know, they can donate and leave a message. And this dude kept on trolling and just was like the most foul hate speech that I've ever heard in a stream ever. And as much as I love D4, he just sat there and ignored it and just kept collecting that loot. And after a while, the dude got reported, and I think Twitch ended up banning him. But, I mean, it was just terrible hate speech. But it just, to me, it was like, you know, it's one thing to ignore somebody, but you got a button where you could just ban somebody, then ban somebody, you know? Don't let the hate get away. Yeah, huh? Thank you, 1935. Yeah, you know what? It's so funny, Vic. My youngest, Shern back. Yeah, text to speech donations. Yeah. My youngest is I call him my little skinny mini. He is like the, you know, when he was born, you know, until he was probably like 10, he probably weighed about 65 pounds. He was such a little dude. And then he started gaining weight, and I told him, like, at the time, I said, you know, you're gaining weight because you are about to go through puberty, and it's going to be, you know, like, you're going to go through puberty, and that looks cool. And so your body's going to need all that. And of course, you know, for him, you know, he doesn't understand, but his brothers were like that too. You know, both of my middle son and my oldest were big kids, you know, and they turned out to be real little itty bitty skinny minis. Like, both of them are real tall, real thin. My oldest, all he does is go to the gym and, you know, work out. Freaking buff. He's a cop, or he's about to be a cop, so, you know, he's exactly what I think police should look like. You know what I mean? Absolutely. It's funny, it's weird seeing, like, these little police dudes. Like, I know you got a gun, but other than that, like, what would you do if, you know, somebody like me came up and you gotta, you know, try to take me into custody, homie? Like, you're 5'2" and 140 pounds. Like, I don't know if that'll work. Like, I don't see that working out in your favor. First things first, I pop a And, like, you know, I believe that, you know, women can do the same job as men and everything like that, but it's kind of the same thing. You get a woman who's like 5'2", and they send you into the field by yourself. I'm in the middle. I'm not saying she couldn't, because she's super trained. She knows what she's doing. But, you know, you send them into the field, and, you know, and they, you know, if I was doing something bad and didn't want to get caught, not much you'd be able to do to, I mean, shoot me. That's about it. And that's what they've been doing. They've been shooting these dudes. Did I just kill the chat about my banner about women police officers? I hope not. And I hope you guys didn't take offense to that. I think women absolutely can do the job. You know, my thing is that, you know, I think when it comes to like the fire department, you're on a high rise, and you're in a high rise, the building's burning, you feel me? And they send up a woman who's 5'2" and 136 pounds. And she's supposed to pick me up in the fire. And she's supposed to pick me up and carry me out of the fire, put me over her shoulders and carry me down the ladder. That's not happening. Would you rather have that, or would you rather have the dude that's 6'6", benches 500 pounds. And, I don't know. I mean, I guess women, you know, I guess, you know what, I take it back. Women have that mommy strength. You know, that stuff that, you know, my mom was 5'2", and the only person I was terrified of my entire life. And I don't use that, like, facetiously. Like, I was terrified of my mom, my little Irish mom. She's terrifying to me. Like, whoo! Yeah, I do use cans on my Canvas 19. What's going on, Chris? I'm back with food? Oh, with food. Nice. Nice. Well, you know, I mean, I don't mean to offend anybody, Shan, you know, Sherm. But good looking, appreciate it. Big, appreciate it. Matt is funny, he's like, as long as I live. That is true. Yeah. And that's good where they need to send them into little small spaces. My brother's a firefighter, so that's why I kind of like, kind of just like gave my opinion about that. Them guys talk about it often. You know what I mean? They talk about it often in at the station. But yeah, so. How tall am I? I'm only 5', I'm like 5'10", 5'11", 5'10". Yeah, true. You know, and that's what I'm saying. Like that, my whole thing is that, like, cause I get swept by the police a lot. A lot. Like, you know, kind of stuff that you hear on TV. A lot. And, it's just, you know, you get these female officers and they're so, like, super, and I'm sure their adrenaline is flying when they think that they have to apprehend me for something, you know. It never, you know, I'm never apprehended for anything. I don't ever do anything bad, but you know, I mean, think about if you got an APB out on a dangerous person that fit, and I fit their description, and I happen to be in the area, you know what I mean? And then you run up on me, and you see me, and you're like, you know, and you're not, like I said, you're 5'2", and you know, 132 pounds, I would be terrified too, but they get so, like, it's just crazy, you know, their behavior. And that's the part that bothers me, is that their behavior just is like, it's like they have to do extra. And don't get me wrong, not all police women that I come in contact with and stuff. I remember where I live, in the park behind us, there was an incident, and one of the neighbors came and told me about it, and my windows faced the park, so we were up here watching it, and they had called the police, but they had to leave for work, and so he called back and told the police to contact me, and I could point out the person or whatever, or, you know, show them where it happened. And so they came and knocked on my door. I showed them from my apartment what was up. And then I had forgotten something. So I ran back downstairs to tell them what's up. But the first car had left, and I guess the backup car was there. So I went out there to tell them what's up. And it was a little female cop. And she was just so, when I say extremely rude to me, like extremely rude, and I had to like remind her, like, do you understand? Like, my neighbor called this in. Like, I'm not the person in the park, you know, doing it. You know what I mean? Just so rude. But she was like 5'3" and, you know, 150 pounds with their uniform on. Anyway, sorry. Right. You out of here, Vic? All right, man. Get some sleep, Vic. Thank you so much. And peep us out. We're going to stream every day I think I'm going to start the stream about 2 o'clock or 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock Pacific Standard Time every day. Tomorrow it'll be more towards 2 o'clock because I got to meet with the client tomorrow morning, and I don't know how long that's going to go. But thank you. Hey, Beatles, what's up? Welcome. Beatles, I'm reading this chat. I was reading above it. It was something that was written probably before you jumped in. Thank you, Chris. Hey, thank you. Thank you, Vic, man. We'll peep you out tomorrow, Vic. It's okay, Beatles, it's cool. It's all gravy, man. Good looking. He's like, what chat is he reading? That's funny. My dog is barking for some reason. That usually means somebody's at my door. Beatles is funny, yo. Welcome, Beatles. Everybody welcome Beatles into the chat. Beatles! Welcome to the hood, Beatles. Playing a little hip-hop right now. You know what I mean? So where's everybody from, yo? I live in San Diego, California. San Diego, California. Most southern tip of San Diego. And the prettiest, with the prettiest girls. The best beaches. And we live in 92107, which is a beach community. But yeah. I know we get some people from Europe and stuff like that this time of day, but it is exactly reverse over there. Like, it's so late there. It's crazy. I'm so sorry, Chris. Chris, you are crazy. Brooklyn, what's up, Brooklyn? Oh, yeah, that's right, 1935. What's lethal? What's my stream setup? I feel you, Beatles. That's true. That's what they're scared of. Shern. Okay, I seen that, Shern. I apologize about that, Chris, man. My fault. My stream setup. It's pretty basic, like, right now, man. I mean, that's the whole thing. Like, pretty much anybody could stream if they wanted to. I have a MacBook Pro. Nothing special on it. I upgraded the RAM. So I could, you know, so it could run without tripping. And, got its own cam. And then I'm sitting here watching chat on my cell, on my iPhone. And that's it. Oh, I'm sorry. I got a blue snowball microphone that I use to talk into. See? So. But yeah, that's for today. You know, usually sometimes it's a little bit different setup because I got my turntables and stuff when I stream. But Houston, Texas, what's happening? Ohio? Chris, you in Ohio? Nice, nice, nice. There. I live there. North Carolina is the best. Oh, I feel you. Yeah, North Kakalaka. Yeah, nice, man. My son just was. I sent my son to New York City. Well, to the East Coast, really. He just got back. They just got back about a week or so ago. But they were in North Carolina for a little bit. So, I have my best friend passed away in North Carolina. Let me see. I've got another good friend of mine who sends me tons of art supplies often from North Carolina. So, I've never been there myself. Oh, no, you know what? I take it I have been there. I've been to North Kakalaki a couple times. Twice. For the Extreme Auto Fest. I used to host the Extreme Auto Fest, and we've been, I don't know if it's been there recently, but I think it was 2000 and 2001 we were there. North Carolina and Brooklyn. I ain't never been to New York, man. I got a bunch of friends in Brooklyn, Ohio. I used to live in, I had a house in Columbus. So, yeah, you know, you don't get Beatles. I'll follow you, Beatles. Look. Where are you at? Alright, Beatles. I'm gonna, add me on Steam, and I'll come check out your Twitch. Or add me on Twitch. Send me a private message in Twitch, and I'll definitely watch your stream, bro. My camera's super clear. Thank you, Lethal. I appreciate it. Is it really? It doesn't look like it to me. Like, I'm looking at the monitor. It looks like garbage to me, but thank you. I appreciate that. That's dope. That's good to know. So you guys can see my pretty face. You know what I'm saying? Oh, knock. All right. Hey, thanks for coming out and hanging out with us. Have a wonderful night. 6'10". Chris, you 6'10"? No way. Thanks, knock. See you soon. Yeah, that's where they were at, too. They were in Virginia and D.C., Maryland, yep. Maryland, yeah, there you go. It's all right. Don't trip. Yeah, my chat is delayed? Yes, it is. I know it's delayed. Xbox One? Nice, Letho. I'm PlayStation Nation, but that's cool, man. Yeah, I heard that Xbox One got a Twitch... add-on or something like that. What is it called? A Twitch app? That's dope. Yeah, we've been PlayStation Nation for quite some time now, you know what I mean? Quite some time. I switched to Xbox. What was it? The 360? No, regular Xbox after PS2. Before PS3. Yeah, before PS3 came out, man, I played only Xbox. You know, I had given up on PlayStation. And then PS3 came out, and the format was amazing. So, switched back to PS3 and PlayStation Nation forever. But, you know, I mean, I have people that, you know, I have good friends and stuff that play Xbox and play Xbox only, man. Louis. I don't know if you guys know Louis Calibre. Louis is one of those, plays almost everything, all his titles on, Xbox. Yeah, PS4 is dope. Yeah, the N64, that's a good console to get. I've got all of them, man. I got 2 different Segas. Matter of fact, we got Dreamcast. We have all of them. No joke. And they're all OG. From Atari to Coleco. We've got all of them in our house. Like, my son's friends are just like, wow, man, your dad is cool. Your dad has freaking Atari. And I was like, yeah, like, why wouldn't I? Like, you know, it's like your favorite. It was my favorite toy growing up. Video games. I love video games. I was grounded so much, all I had to do was play video games. And, like, you know, you get grounded to your room. I got grounded a lot. It's alright with you, oh baby. I got grounded a whole lot. You guys get grounded? I don't know. Most of you guys are grown, but when I was a kid, I used to get grounded a lot. Mostly for fighting. And I only fought because I was so sensitive. I got thick skin, but at the same time, I'm super sensitive, you know? If that makes sense. Hope that makes sense. Skin next to you. But yeah, I used to get grounded for fighting in school, fighting on the block, fighting my little brother, fighting my teachers, fighting the police, the neighbor's horse. I didn't care. Everybody could catch it. I don't suggest that for anybody. I just, you know, just sharing. Just sharing. Nah. I just read that beat. It was nice, man. Nice, yeah. Oh, yeah, man. It never dawned on me to say no to my mama. That wasn't happening. I don't know if that makes sense to y'all, but I didn't say no to my mother. Ever. Like, I think I remember one time, you know, I was probably 15, I think, about. And I remember, I remember, like, my mom told me I was gone. Went and hung out with my friends, and then I didn't come home for like a day or so because I was like, you know, if I'm gonna get grounded, I'm just gonna stay the weekend at my friend's house, and I'll get grounded when I get home, and you know, we'll go from there. And I remember my mom, as soon as I walked in the door, she goes, "Where were you at?" And this and that was going off on me, and she was like, "You are grounded, young man." And I remember saying, like, "What? Are you crazy? I got somewhere to go now. I'll see y'all later." And I remember, like, turning around to walk away from her because I thought I was grown. And I heard these little itty bitty, my mom was 5 feet tall, little itty bitty feet running. And I looked up, and my mom, I turned around in just enough time that I saw my mom. She had a knife in her hand. She swung it at me and almost tried to cut off my head. I was like, "Oh, I can't believe you almost tried to cut off my head." And she was like, I said, "I'm gonna call the police." And she was like, "They better hurry up because I'm gonna kill you before they get here." That was the last time I ever talked back to my mama. Ever. So we didn't say no to my mom. Ever. Like, that just wasn't in my vocabulary. Like, I used to watch my friends say no and get smart with their parents, and I'd be like, "What?" Like, you know? Are you tripping? Do you, Chris? Really? Yeah, you know what? You know what, Chris? I just read what you were writing. You know what? For real, like, same thing. You know, I get some of the same thing. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes. You know what I mean? They would always believe the other person, but it was my fault because I had given them the ammunition that they needed, pretty much, to believe them. You know, so it was like, for me, it was one of those things where, you know, I had gotten into so much trouble on my own that when I was in the right for doing something that I, you know, was warranted to do, like, you know, protect somebody or something like that, they used to call us the bully beaters. Because, like, me and my homeboys just, you know, in elementary school, we hated the way bullies treated people, man. It just, I mean, I hated, like, it was so mean to me. Like, I couldn't understand, like, how do you live your life, like, and treat people that way? You know what I mean? Like, how do you go home at night? And so, and that's how I met my best friend in the world. Was we were on the playgrounds, elementary school, probably like, first grade. And I remember some sixth graders messing with one of our friends from class, and it was like one of our first days at school. And we went over there and stomped him and his little friends out, and we were in first grade. You know, like I said, I mean, I've always been a big kid, but we just didn't think it was fair to, you know, what they were doing. It was terrible, you know? Like, pushing them around and just, oh man, it just even thinking about it now, just like how can you be like that to someone, you know? How can you, that's so terrible. Like, nobody deserves to be bullied like that. And it's weird because I just read something that said, the difference between bullying back then compared to bullying now is that kids go home and you know, kids have to see it. I mean, they got to get it when they get home online. And so, you know, at least, you know, the kids I knew that got bullied a lot, you know, they got to go home and they got like a reprieve after school, you know, and wouldn't start until the next day. But, you know, nowadays, man, kids gotta freaking deal with bullies 24/7 online, and it follows them around, and it's just terrible, man. Terrible. I feel for y'all. My kids get it, but, you know, my youngest did, and we had a big issue with bullying at his school, which is weird because he goes to a performing arts school, and you know, they're pretty liberal there, and you know, he was getting it, and oops, sorry, but yeah, he got through it. That's cool. I mean, that's so cool. Beatles, that's dope. Yeah, add song requests in stream. I guess we could do that. Yeah, I haven't done that, but because I can't hear my stream. So, but I could add that. That'd be cool. Yeah, I wouldn't mind. That'd be a good idea. It's a great idea. Think you can move. The music that you're hearing right now, this is not even my music, you know what I mean? It's the neighbors. Yeah, Twitch will mute your broadcast if you have music playing. This isn't my music though. Do me, baby. I like how this came up. I'm digging this. I'm toning down. The white is too white for me. You know, I mean, it was planned on that being like, you know, where you see the white now, planning on it to be white like that, but it's just, it's too much for me. I can't do it. I'm weird. Yeah, my best friend in the world, man, met that dude in first grade, and we did everything together. You know what I mean? When I say everything together, we did everything together. First time we ever kissed a girl, wasn't the same girl, but it was at the same time, in the same house. Two different girls, but yeah. You feel me? First time, everything. First, drink of liquor. First everything. You know, I did it with that dude. No way, that's pretty dope, Chris. That's dope. Yeah, hey Lethal, what's up? Yeah, you know what? It's, man, and I had Nightbot on yesterday, all day yesterday. Because I was getting all my follows and everything like that, and then today I sucked balls and I forgot to turn Nightbot on. So I apologize. I guess I could do it, but I have to go in and manually put in that command. I'll do Nightbot for tomorrow. Is that cool? For sure. So that's why, well, earlier somebody had put in a link and, you know, stuff like that. Oh, I'm sorry. I was looking at Chris's thing again. I paused for a second. I was like, what? I thought I just read that. I did. Yeah, unfortunately, my best friend in the world, the dude I've known since kindergarten, was sentenced to a double life sentence without the possibility of parole. So our friendship continues. It's just a different form. It's on the phone and through packages and painting, and it's funny, man, because we still graffiti battle. We still graffiti battle against each other. We just do it via the mail. And just so you guys know, I win all the time. My battle skills is still ill. Let him tell it, he wins all the time, but he doesn't. Because he's a liar. He's a liar. Now, I don't even really remember, like, how, you know, like, as far as our battles are concerned, like, who, you know, we don't really keep track like that, you know what I mean? But we do keep track, but I don't think we keep track like that, you know? I'll be killing them, though. Because I had, when we were kids, when you did graffiti, for us, in our city or whatever, well, back then, I guess, you would make a character, and your character went along with your piece. So, my character was this mouse that wore a black like a trench coat, but it had he looked like a general. Like, it was a mix of a bunch of different stuff. Like, he had the little things on the shoulders. I forgot what they're called. General. You're in here, General. What are those things called? But it was a black long trench coat, and the mouse, he had real big mouse ears, and he had goggles, and, you know, I could change his mouth, because he had a big black nose and big cheeks, and then I could change his mouth, and depending on how I changed his mouth, with whatever the piece that I was doing. And he always had on, like, you know, show top Adidas, you know, classic graffiti stuff. And my boy, his name is Anthony, Tony, his graffiti name was Inspector Gadget. And so he would I don't know if you guys know the cartoon Inspector Gadget. So he would always draw Inspector Gadget doing like cool stuff or whatever. And so one day I changed my character to battle his character without changing my character. If you've ever watched Inspector Gadget, his arch enemy was Mad Cats, I think, or something like that. And and he always sat in a chair, and he always sat like this, you know. So I always made my character like this, so it was the back of my character, my little mouse character with the goggles and stuff. It was the back of his head, so you knew it was him. And then I would just battle Tony all the time, like, so Tony would put up a piece, and then I would go back and I put up my piece, and my piece would always have that character battling his character, and that went on for years. And it still goes on to this day. That's why I brought it up, is because, like, when we write each other and we start battling, you know, I always bring that character back out, and he's always killing his little character. He's always killing, like, Inspector Gadget. So, yeah, it's a trip. It is a trip, man. Raise it up. All right, General. Hey, thanks for hanging out with us, Chris. I appreciate you, man, very much. See you in a little bit, brother. Thanks for kicking it. Yeah, I got some wild stories, man. My brother's been trying to convince me to write a book for years, and I'm just like, man, I don't think anybody would believe half of the crap that I say. You know what I mean? Like, we've started writing, you know what I'm saying, a couple times, and then just fall off, you know, and find, you know, life gets busy or things happen. But yeah, we started writing. We've started writing a couple of times, you know, but yeah, maybe one day. Sorry, I got all quiet. Oh, Nuns, what's up? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Nuns. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Luke. Thank you guys very much. That means a lot. I just, you know, I'm a huge fan of Biggie, and I just hadn't done a Biggie painting in a while. So I wanted to do another one, so bada bing, this is what happened, you know. The curse of being an artist. Just, you know, all of a sudden you just want to start painting something, you know. So, but thank you guys, that means a lot to me. You know, I appreciate you guys very, very much. I was being quiet for a second there, which normally doesn't happen. I was talking about one of my oldest friends in the world, and then I started, like, thinking of stuff and got quiet. Sorry about that. My fault. But, yeah, thank you very much. Beatles, what are you going to go, what are you going to stream today? What are you streaming? Are you streaming art, Beatles? Are you streaming a game? What are you streaming today? Oh, we already talked about the art thing. My fault. But what are you gonna stream? Are you gonna stream a game? Morrowind, right on. That's dope. Without a webcam, a lot, brother. You know what, man? Hey, thank you, Super Fries. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, Super Fries. This is dope. What's up, Paris? What's up, P? Oh, thank you guys for follows, man. I appreciate you guys. That means a lot to me, man. The skin tones, I know Biggie got a crazy amount of... That dude, man, just... It's crazy, man. Appreciate it. That means a lot to me, man. Thank you. Welcome. Welcome to our hood. I'm a huge hip-hop fan. Thank you, Nuns. Yeah, I'm a huge hip-hop fan. Luke, Nun, Super Fries, meet everybody in chat, and Poops93 from Paris. Dido Love, welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, hey, oh, thank you very much. Miss that dude, man. You know, I'm a big hip-hop fan. I've been part of hip-hop since I was a kid. And when I say hip-hop, I mean all four elements, you know. I didn't breakdance a lot because I'm a big dude, and it would be hysterical to breakdance. But my homeboys did, though. You know what? I had a couple big dudes that I hung out with and spent time with. And them dudes, man, they were break dancers. I just, you know, I'd rather hit the mic, and that's what I did for years for a living. Now I'm DJing again, and I do graffiti, and I'm old. You know what I mean? But yeah. Diet, that's funny. That's funny, man. Diet to live, that's hysterical. But Crom, I appreciate you. I'm glad you guys are here. All right. Am I saying it, Poops? Is that how you say it? It seems like it's a French name. Can we call you P, Poops? Is that okay? Nuns. Kendrick Lamar, I'm into a few of them, man. Yeah, a few of them. I just downloaded, I just got Dre's album on iTunes. Compton is pretty dope. But there's a lot of old artists on there, you know what I mean? Kendrick is the only one that's new on there. I'm a fan of Kendrick Lamar. There's a couple songs every so often that come out that I'm like, you know, oh yeah, that's good music right there. But you know, in general, not a big fan of new hip hop, new rap music. Oh, I'm sorry, 1935. I didn't even read that. Yeah, I did. I just downloaded it a few days ago. The day it dropped, I got it. Yeah, it is good, man. It is a good album, and like, I mean, who doesn't love Dre? You know, come on, get out of here. If you don't love Dre, you don't love hip hop. So I knew it was gonna be a good album, though. He's only on one cut. He's on like the last cut. But yeah, he's only on that one cut. But yeah, the album itself is pretty illmatic for real, you know? He did good. Dre-ski did good. All that money, man, that dude's still making albums, you know what I mean? Once you get to the $1 billion mark, you don't really have to do much ever again in life. And that dude, man, is still making records. Gotta love him. Gotta love him, man. I had I was lucky enough to spend a lot of time with Dre, man, and before he was huge, and he's, you know, just what you think he is, he's that way. You know what I'm saying? He's like real cool, but at the same time, He ain't taking no shorts. You know what I mean? Like, he knows when people are trying to use him and get over it, and he's very much a leader. He's definitely an alpha male, or at least he was when we were hanging. You know, we were hanging around in like 1999, 98 through 2001. So he was a good dude, man. He was a good dude, man. But yeah, that's like the years right before, like right. He signed Eminem at 50, or M signed 50, but he signed M, and they were on the Up and Smoke tour in like 2001, I think it was. So, yeah, that's when I met all those dudes. So, but Dre is a good dude, man. Yeah, you didn't like the rapping part? Dre's? Yeah, I know. Oh, thank you, Crown, for the host. I appreciate you. The Meek Drake thing, I was part of, you know, I'm old, so I know real rap battles, and that was definitely not up there with the rap battles. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know real rap beef. You know what I mean? That's not real rap beef. That was so that, you know, to get attention. You know what I mean? That wasn't real beef. I'm talking about, like, I know real beef. Kumo D, LL Cool J beef. I'm talking about, like, you know, before the Tupac and Biggie beef. You know, KRS-One beef. Like, real hip-hop beef. That wasn't real beef. You're drawing with pencils, and although you like it a lot, you started trying to go out of your comfort zone and start paint. But, yeah. You know what? My oldest son, that's all he does. Like, he draws a lot and stuff like that. And I talked him into getting into, you know, like, color. And what he did was he would scan his drawings in to a computer, and then he would get out Illustrator or Photoshop, and he would edit them with color and everything. And now he, like, really surpassed me, you know. So it might be easier, man, for you to, like, get into Photoshop and stuff like that. My son's paintings have gotten published now, so. How old am I? I'm old. 1935, homie. I'm old, brother. Yeah, I used to be on the radio, nuns. So I could tell you a gang of stories, man. I'll tell you stories. That is a trip. Yeah, 19. You're right, man. Still, what's up? Nah, you know, I feel you, 19. I think, you know, if you draw, and it's tough. I mean, there's artists that are just black and white, and then there's artists that are color, and I get it. You know what I mean? Like, it's tough, man. It's tough. I mean, any form of art is tough, you know? Yeah, it was staged. Hashtag for real, it was. Seventh Wonder, what's up, man? Oh, thank you, brother. I appreciate you, man. Exactly, brother. This is my whole thing. How you gonna be dating Nicki, who's label mates with Dre, and with Drake, and like it's a real beef? You feel me? That's not gonna happen. That wouldn't happen. But Seventh Wonder, I appreciate it, man. That means a lot to me. Good looking out, brother. Super Fries. Hey, what's up, oh boy? What's happening? Welcome. Welcome. Welcome, Seventh Wonder. Hashtags, fries, everybody. Make sure that you say a special shout out to everybody in chat. You guys say what's up to each other, man. And hopefully this will become a good block and a good fam. And, you know, it's good that you guys are all here. I appreciate, man. This is crazy to me, bro. Like, I did it because I love Twitch and I love everything about Twitch, but I never did it because I thought it was gonna, you know, the channel was gonna blow up. I just wanted to paint And if somebody wanted to peep out what I was painting, cool. If not, cool. But I'm glad that you guys are here, man. It's dope. I don't normally paint in front of people, and that's the weird thing is I never would paint in public, and this is about as public as it's gonna get, you know. Yeah, there's no real beast. I agree with you, Hash. Social media killed talent, homie. All forms of talent. Social media has killed it. Nice. Oh, boy, that's dope, man. Any questions you guys have about painting or drawing or whatever, I'll do my best to answer them. You know what I mean? I really will. Yeah, Jay-Z, I feel you, 19. You know, when they monetized hip-hop, you know, hip-hop was different, man, when, and not even independent. I'm just saying, I mean, independent artists are amazing, and if you really are a hip-hop head, then you got to do a lot of what, you know, back in the day, we would do crate digging, man. You just find different stuff, man, and make hip-hop. Like, when I came up, there was no hip-hop clothing. You know what I mean? We made Adidas hip-hop. Adidas shell toes weren't specifically made for hip-hop, but they are the icon of hip-hop now. They were made for, I think, tennis or something like that. You know, Jordan, you know, they made that whole brand because hip-hop was so lucrative. You know, there was no hip-hop clothes. There was no, what's the company, Karmaloop? There was no Karmaloop, Crooks and Cap. I mean, all that stuff developed out of hip-hop, man. We wore regular t-shirts and stuff. Matter of fact, this is how old I am, 19. I'm so old, bro, that nobody wore baseball caps unless you were at a baseball game. You feel me? Oh, boy, thanks for the follow, boy. I appreciate you. But, yeah, that's how old I am, man. Nobody. Nobody, man. Nobody wore baseball caps outside of a baseball game. It was a trip, man. Like, when people started doing that, I was just like, you know, I fell in too, but it was something new. You know what I mean? We didn't do that. You know, it was like, oh. And I remember my moms would be always like, you're going to walk out of the door with that baseball cap on? Yeah, Mom. Fly. I don't know about what you talking about. Fly as hell. But yeah, it dripped out. Steffo, welcome, welcome. Y'all welcome Steffo to the Cheese-At. If you have any questions about Twitch and stuff, I'm more than happy to help you out. I'm a streamer myself. Nice, old boy. What do you stream? Yeah, it's almost more important to be good at social media than to be good at a good artist now. Yeah. You know what? Die to live. I'm with you on that one. Thank you, 19. I get that all the time. You know what? It's so funny, man. Most of the women that I date are not, like 28 to like 32. But I'm old, bro. I'm super old. I'm sorry for that one, man. That's terrible. But for real, that is true. Like, I meet girls, and they're like, hey, how old are you, Tommy? And I just be like, hey, how old do I look? We roll with that. You look like you're 31, 32? All right, cool. We're going to roll with that, Ma. No matter where I go, I see them same. I see them same. Did gaming for 11 months, and then now I started art for the past month. Pencil drawings, most of it. Nice, old boy. Hey, man, old boy, I'm going to follow you, man. Send me a message on Twitch so I can follow you. I mean, this is the thing. Like, I do stream, but I am a fan of Twitch and artists. And I'm one of the dudes that, I mean, people say it, but I'm really, truly one of them cats. I'll go to the bottom of the page before I go to the top of the page to just see what the people with 0 is doing, you know, see what they're doing, and if they doing something dope, you know, or talking, or, you know, then I will join, man. I've been a part of a couple streamers who now got their button, and, you know, they're doing real things, you know, as far as their stream is concerned. I've been a part of them since, you know, I was like one of the first people, or the fourth person, you know, first follower or fourth follower to ever follow them and stuff. So I like discovering new people, man. I think a lot of people have talent, man. I've seen a lot of people on Twitch just give up, you know, and I understand, man. You got to pay bills, and, you know, it's tough, man. And, you know, you got to have, you know, it's entertainment ultimately, but and talent. So it just saved the dinosaur. 1935, what you talking about, Save the Dinosaur? Yes, boobs are more important than talent on Twitch. Come on, man, believe that. I don't, you know what, and I don't mean to say that, Super Fries, everybody in chat, I don't mean to say that, facetiously or to offend anybody, but we all know that boobs, I swear, Super Fries, I was just talking about it in chat. If you guys were in chat and you heard me tell the story about yesterday, I was just talking about that. A girl came into chat and was talking about, she was talking about how she just left one of the top streamers in Twitch, and the girl was doing art and it sucked. And here I am on the bottom of the stream, and she really liked what I was doing. And she was like, and the difference is that she got her titties out. So my whole thing was, you know, I'll paint naked at 5,000, you know, followers or whatever. You know, I don't have a problem. And then I changed. I said, you know, as soon as the day I get a button, if I ever get a button with Twitch, if I don't, I'm okay with that too. But if I ever get a button with Twitch, a subscriber button, I'll paint naked. I ain't tripping. But yes, we all know that. Come on. Oh, Xenophobe. Thank you, man. Appreciate it. Thank you so much. That means a lot to me. Thank you. Stefo. Oh, thanks, Nuns. I appreciate you. Alexander, what's happening? Welcome to the stream, Alexander. I don't speak Russian. You're welcome to keep chatting in Russian. Later on, I'll go back and I'll re-go through it and stuff like that. But I don't speak Russian, homie. I drink Russian tea. Russian tea is delicious. Taxure. Woo. Taxure, I just read what you wrote about if I sold this piece, how much would I sell it for? I don't know. It would depend on when I get done. I'll let you know when I get done. You can send me a private message, and I'll let you know how much I sold it for. Everybody in stream is going to be the first. You guys will be the first to know how much it sells for. You know, I already got a couple offers on it. But I'm not done with it. So when I get done with it, I'll know a little bit more. I'll know a little bit better of how much it's going to sell for. You know what I mean? But thank you, Tax. It's going to be a lot. I'll sell it for a lot. Yeah, I sell these paintings. I sell a lot of them. I mean, not a lot of them. I sell paintings. Yes, I do sell paintings. Yeah, thank you. Thank you, Beatles. I've seen that about Casey and Brittany. Yeah, thank you, brother. No, and there's a lot of yeah, of course. Of course it is, old boy. And there are what you mean, 19? You said that yesterday you don't want me to paint naked. Bro, if I get my Twitch button, I'm a paint naked, honey. Straight, honey. It's all good, bro. Trust me, you want to see all this, bro. You want to see all this. Show more of my boobs? Marlon Wayans is like, oh, whoa. I show more boobs. I don't tripping. Today, Die to Live, I've been online for 2.5 hours today. Oh, you know what? Super Fries. I forgot to turn on my Nightbot. My fault. Ox is back in the house. What's up, Ox? Oh, you love... Oh, thank you, old boy. Yeah, I got a lot of tattoos. What's the cheapest painting I've ever sold, Beatles? The cheapest would be free. I give away a lot of paintings. Family and friends walk in my house. They'll either see me working on something or see something that I'm hanging on the wall. And I just give it to them. They want it. That's dope. I'll give it to them. But pretty much all my family and friends have a painting of mine now. So they normally don't ask unless it's something extreme like this. My family's already asked me for this. Both my sister and my brother already said they wanted this. I told them no. You can do that with brothers. Is painting my main income? Yes. I would rather texture sell huge paintings. I like painting big. I do a lot of small paintings, and they take maybe more time than big pieces. Like for me, I would rather paint on the side of a building. To me, painting on the side of the building would be much easier than like a lot of my hats. I sell hats, custom hats, but I sell them to like people who aren't they're sneaker heads, but they're also hat heads. I sell custom hats. So I sell, because of the business that I'm in, I've sold hats to a lot of celebrities. So, because they're kind of expensive. So, I hope I answered that. You're funny, Beatles. Rocky James, what's up? Can you have this? Yeah. Absolutely not. Oh, paint something? I'm sorry. Yeah, oh boy, check out my link to my Instagram. If you go down in the info stuff, there's a link there. And for my Instagram, just push on it. Just push on the Instagram one. It'll take you to my Instagram page. And there's a lot of different art there. And a lot of different art there. And like my hats are on there before I got rid of them. And I think, matter of fact, the listings for my hats of how much I sold them for or was selling them for are on there. And luckily, like I said, you know, working in the entertainment business, I know a lot of entertainers, and they hit me up and they had the money and they got them. So I still do them here and there. I just haven't done any in a while. But yeah. Oh, I was on this side, huh? I can see where I was making mistakes. But yeah, so yeah, you guys can all check out my Instagram and just peep it out and just kind of see where, you know, some of my art, my family's on there, all kind of other crazy stuff is on there. Yeah, I could do that. It's so funny. Everybody's calling you Olive. And I couldn't pick it out. I was calling you Diet at first, but it's Die to Live. I get you. Good looking out, Ox. Am I screaming into the mic? I'm sorry, you guys. Oh, my Instagram username, Almighty Savo? No, yes it is. Almighty Savo. The only thing that's different is Twitch. And that's because I've had my Twitch for a long time. I've had my Twitch since Twitch dropped. If that makes sense. Samuel Jackson from the movie. Yeah, I can paint Sammy. Yeah, absolutely. No, when I turn texture, when I'm turning and looking at the laptop, which I do often, it's because I can see me and the painting in it. And so, like, instead of having to stand up and just back away all the time, I can just turn around and look at it. It's almost the same distance. So I can tell, you know, the shadow's not, like, faded in enough. Or, you know, what I can't see up close, I can see at a distance and stuff like that. For me, for whatever reason, man, when I look at, like, all my paintings, I always take pictures of them and look at the picture because I see things that I've messed up. My tag is Savo888. Diet Olive. That's so funny, Super Fries. You got banned, Beatles? You're so nice. Do I paint for a job, Steffo? Yeah, this is my job. This is my job. Oh, thank you, man. Yeah, I told you, man, like, you know, it's been hip-hop most of my life. If you see, like, some of the, like, there's a picture of, like, me and the homeboys breaking in the park, and it's weird because I tell people the story behind that is that we all got arrested that day. So, go figure. That was back in the day when they would arrest you for breakdancing, if you guys can believe that. Isn't that a trip? Ain't that trippy? Like, back in the day, they would arrest you for breaking. Super Fry. What's up, Worth Penguin? Welcome. Hey, welcome. I appreciate you coming through, man. Chat, say what's up. Say what's up to Ox. Ox is our he's the leader of the block. It's his block. He's our moderator. Ox is the business. That's funny. What's up? Garaz Das? Skararas Das? I'm tearing your name up. I'm so sorry. I'm not doing it on purpose. I promise you, I'm not. Welcome. Welcome to the block. Welcome to the block. Welcome to our little tight-knit family of... It's growing by the hour. Appreciate you being here. Thank you for coming through. I hope you like the painting. If you have any questions or anything, you guys can ask me. You can ask me. I mean, it seemed like a lot of people are into hip-hop, so, you know, I could talk about some of the history of hip-hop with me. You know, I definitely will talk about that. That's no problem. And then, but, you know, I can tell you also what was going on before MTV and... You know what? You know, like, it's a trip. Like, hip hop was alive and well way before BET. And matter of fact, BET wouldn't carry a lot of hip hop, man. The first black artist I think they had was Michael Jackson, right? But yeah, man, there was no other video channels or anything like that. So if you wanted to listen to hip hop, you know, you had to catch it, and it only came on, like for me, it only came on Sunday night. We'd have to get like an antenna. Like we had to make this long cord that went from our attic, and it went down all the way 4 stories down, and then up a rain pipe, and then it was connected to a big long pole that was like 25 feet high, connected to one of them old TV antennas, and we would have to plug that into the back of our boombox to be able to catch the radio stations in Chicago. And we would listen to hip hop, and it came on Sunday night. And you make tapes back then. You make tapes. So yeah, that's the history. It's like, so you heard about new artists, man, by, you know, whole week would go by and you'd have to listen to the same tape over and over. Tachiko, welcome. Thank you for coming through. I appreciate you, Tachiko. Welcome, hang out with us. We're gonna have a good time today. Yeah, Price. Yeah, heck yeah, man. Sir Walrus with Downs. What's up? Hello. Because it's a cool name, Fries. You got a cool name, Fries. Thanks for coming through. Beatles, thank you, man, for the follow, man. I want to peep you out on stream, so make sure you send me a message real quick, and so then I can peep you out on stream later on. I'm gonna be painting until probably like 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock Pacific Standard Time, so I still got like 5 hours or so of painting. But if you're still on streaming, man, I want to come peep you out, okay? For real, follow. I appreciate you a lot, man. We're gonna be a big family on Twitch. You feel me? Music requests today. I got some hip hop on right now. It's just old. Yeah, Soul Train, huh? Dope. Oh, thank you, Nuns. I appreciate it. I can tell all kinds of stories, man. Tachiko, I hope I said your name. Am I saying your name right? I'm so not trying to mess up people's names, man. And as a professional entertainer, it's been part of my job my whole life not to mess people's names up. So, I'm so not trying to mess up your name, man. For real. So, I hope I'm saying it right. Oh, Primitive, did you go see it? You went to go see it already? It drops today, right? Is it today or tomorrow that it drops? King Biscuits, what's up? Welcome to the family, King. King Biscuits. I love biscuits, man. Popeye's biscuits are delicious because they have honey in them. But you know, KFC ones are delicious too because they're buttery, real buttery. But I make some amazing biscuits here at home. And I just put in a little sprinkle of cinnamon, and you can't really, it's not sweet because it's not cinnamon sugar, it's just cinnamon. It gives it a little extra whoosh, especially when they're baking. You know what I'm saying? Delicious. Put on some Helter Skelter. CBG, that's funny, Melly. This is exactly what, if you eat some of Bill Cosby's Pudding Pops that he gives you, this is what he looks like after about 45 minutes, money. You feel me? I met Bill Cosby before too, man. That's crazy to think that that's what that dude was doing. Like, you guys don't understand. That's insane that that's what he was doing. He was doping out all them broads. Oh, you got the early screening? Nice. Talk about black what here? CBGB, what do you want? Oh, CBGB, man, I hope you're not, like, racist, man. But in the meantime, we'll just time you out. You know, I want people to say whatever they want to say and, you know, have a good time, but I don't want you to offend anybody, man. Where am I from, Primitive? I am from Minnesota, man. I grew up in St. Paul, and I've been living in Southern California for more than half of my life. I've been in San Diego for, I've been in San Diego since '87. Good evening. Oh, those ones. Oh, Ball. I didn't know that you seen that. Ball. It's Boss Hog. Boss Hog. I got you. I feel you. It's this. I don't know. Hold on. You can see it on my back. See? It's the same thing. It's Boss is talking about the Japanese that's right there. It's 4 Japanese kanjis. It means peaceful, the first 2. And the bottom 2 are warrior. Peaceful warrior. But it's funny because usually when people who don't know me ask me, oh, what's that tattoo on your back mean? I say, oh, it's 4 characters. And I tell them a funny joke. I don't want to say it in stream. It's funny, though. It's terrible. It's a terrible joke, but it's hysterical, and it makes people remember me. But welcome, hey, everybody that's joining the stream, man. Thank you guys so much for coming through. Yeah, I sell my paintings, grams more, a lot. Hopefully a lot, you know. Yes, I did a couple movies, yeah, I did a couple movies. Nothing that you've heard of or nothing that's a big deal, man, at all whatsoever, man. And it's funny because, like, you've probably seen me and stuff, but you didn't know it was me. And now that you see me, if I told you what the flicks were, you would go back and you'd be like, oh my gosh, I've seen this movie and I didn't know it is him. I didn't know it was him. But yeah, man, all I wanted to do my whole life was be rich and famous. You feel me? So I did all of it, but I caught most of my fame from the radio. I did a lot of morning show. UK, what's up, Steph? SpongeBob, what's up? What's happening? Welcome, Sponge Busy. Welcome to our hood. Welcome to our hood. I get a lot of trolls, Cad. A lot. Yeah, you know what, man? Creative is getting a lot of crazy people, man, but I get a lot. Terrence, see, Primitive? That's so funny, man. We were talking about names that I've been called. Somebody said earlier, they were like, no, for real, you could look like Biggie Smalls. And I was like, nah, not really. But I've been called every light-skinned person in the world. I've been called Terrence Howard, too. Usually, though, what I get called is a fat Terrence Howard. And it's hysterical to me, but I met that dude and spent, you know, I like collect mixed people. Terrence Howard's mixed, so I'm mixed, and so I collect mixed people. So you, Shamar Moore, Boris Cujo, all them cats, man, we used to hang out a lot. And because I love mixed people, man. It's tough being mixed. It used to be tough being mixed. Thank you, Primitive. I appreciate you. I love movies. Movies is my crack. You feel me? Yeah, you know what, man? There's been a few trolls in here, but it's all good. Yeah, and you know what? I don't ban people. I just time them out. You know, they normally just don't come back. I know Anthony Anderson, and if we were standing next to each other, you'd be like, no, you'd look nothing like Anthony Anderson. A lot of people think I am this comedian called Red. You guys can look him up. He's been on Comic View and he's been on a gang of specials, but he's really funny dude, man. And a lot of people say I look just like him, or we look a lot alike. He got a big space in front of his teeth though. His teeth, he's got like a real big gap. But he's funny. He's alright. Not my kind of comic, but he's alright. Used to work with a lot of comics, so. Oh, thank you, Primitive. Hey, I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I don't care, man. I've been playing the dozens my whole life. And so, you know, I said it yesterday. I'll say it every day in stream. Not really much you can say to me. You know what I mean? Nice, Steph. Thanks for coming, Steph. Yeah, huh? Oh, Boss Hog? No. This is I started out as a sketch, and so you guys can't see them. I kind of covered most of them, but like there's lines. I don't know if you can see the lines, like right here. Like I started with the sketch. Like I got to bring that in. So I sketched it and sat there and erased and resketched and erased, and now I'm just kind of painting. So, just I can look at the monitor and see I can see the painting. What you guys see, I can see, and so I always back up and just kind of look at it, like because when I'm close to it, it doesn't look the same as when I'm looking in the monitor. So. I used to get Ice-T a lot, man. I know Ice-T well. You know what? I guess I need to add all those pictures to Instagram, man. Especially if I keep referencing that I know these people. Most people are going to think I'm full of shit. Nah, you don't wish you were me. What's up, Colunda? Sponge Busy is Izzy for Rizzy. Thanks for the follows, you guys. I appreciate it. Nah, you don't want to wish you were like me, man. You wish you were like you. Master Blaster is following. Thank you, man. The follow train is real. I love MMA. 1935. My oldest son is he's about to go into the academy to be a cop. He's an MMA fighter, like a real MMA fighter, like Nick Turner. He used to fight King of the Cage or something like that. It was something like that. I don't know. But yeah, he used to fight. My oldest son used to fight a lot, man. And then, you know, he just got over it. And, you know, he's been training since he was 12 years old, you know. And so I think he just was over it. And I don't know. Who knows? Who knows with that kid? But yeah, he's gonna be a cop. He just left. Nah. You know what, Cad? You gotta put your art out there. You gotta get out there, man. Ox, good night. Thanks for coming through. Oh no, wait. Ox, you ain't going nowhere, huh? I'm tripping. Oh, thank you, boss. I appreciate you. Simple Ones, thank you so much. Thank you so much for coming through and following. Welcome to the block. We just painting a little painting right here, a little Biggie Smalls, you know what I'm saying? Welcome, thank you for coming. I appreciate it. It means a lot to me. It means a lot to me, man. You guys don't know. Yeah, me and Cube. Oh, thank you, Habbo. No, this is Biggie Smalls. McGregor. Sorry, McGregor's gonna do it. Do I sell? A-Rock, I assume you're saying, do I sell my paintings? Yes. This is what I do for a living. I will sell this painting in a heartbeat once it's finished, homie. I have no problem selling. Well, I used to have a problem selling my art. I don't have a problem selling my art now. I'm okay with it now that I do it for a living. But yeah, it will hang in my house for a little bit before I put it out there, cause that's my process. You know what I mean? I gotta I can't just sell it. You know what I mean? Does that make sense? I gotta have it in my crib for a little bit. So when everything started to dry out, it just started looking real dark. So I'm gonna change some of this around and add some more lighter colors. Kind of fade it from dark into light. You feel me? Oh, thank you. Crom, what's up? Thank you so much, man. I really, I love being here, man, Crom. See you later. I hope I didn't miss you. I just read you all the 90s movies. Yeah, well, you might have. You probably seen me in a few of them that you didn't know. That's funny. WWE nuns. Nah, I'm not a I haven't been a WWE fan since the Sheik Adnan Al-Kaisi and what was his name? What was the African dude? Man. Kamala, the Ugandan giant. That dude, man, that dude was terrifying. But yeah, I haven't been a WWE fan. And that was back when the WWE was the WWF. Mean Gene. You feel me? Does that make sense? What's up, The Killer? What's happening? Welcome. Oh, right on. There's a lot of people in the stream today. That is true. That's so cool. Horror did it. Horror addict. I said addicted. Welcome to the stream. Welcome, you guys. Yeah, there's a lot of people in the stream today. You know, that's good, man. That's good. We're all becoming friends and fam. And you know what? I blame it on Ox. Ox is like, this is block. You know what I mean? So I'm just saying, it's Ox's fault we got so many people on the stream today. Five Rich, what's happening? What's happening? Welcome, man. Welcome to the stream. I also did put it on my Instagram and Twitter, and I went on Periscope and told some people on Periscope that follow me on Periscope that I was going to stream today. So that might have a little bit to do with it, but who knows, man? God is good. I ain't tripping. I'm grateful, man. Man, you know, I love Twitch, and you know, I was saying it yesterday, man. We just watch YouTube and Twitch in our house. We don't have cable or nothing. We have the internet, but that's about it, you know. And so I really appreciate people's streams and stuff. So when I came across Creative, it made me go out and seriously spend some money that I didn't know if I was going to have or not, you know what I mean? And just upgrade my computer, because I was like, what an awesome way to get my art out there and just, you know, be able to paint and meet like cool people that I'm watching somebody else's channel, and I'm chatting in chat on other people's channels. So nice, Ox. I just seen that, Grams. Hey, what's up, Horror? I thank you so much for the follow. I appreciate you. Graham, I don't know. It just depends. It's like once I get done, you know what I'm saying? I don't know how much it's worth. It might be free. I don't know. You know what I mean? It just depends. Depends on when I get done with it, and it depends on who wants it. What's up? I want Will Smith's babies. No way. Well, there are the most creative people in the world on Twitch, man. I freaking love it, man. That's awesome. I want Will Smith's babies. Hysterical. Welcome. Welcome. Hobley? Hobley GG? GG. We're going to call you GG. Let me see. I'm missing some of the chat, so I'm going through. You want to meet Kevin Hart? Kevin Hart's pretty cool. Mike Epps. The old grandpa for Fridays, his name is, you better do that soon, man. That dude's pretty sick. He's very funny. He's very, 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 very funny dude. What's his name? Very funny guy. I've never, like, met him, but, I've been to comedy shows where he was at. Greatest thing about living in San Diego, man. LA is just a couple hours away, man. So any good shows come, we just roll up there and go see them. I'm doing good, Kalunda. Thank you so much for coming through. Yeah, I want Will Smith's babies. It will be for sale later on, but not any, you know, not this month. I mean, I'll finish painting it probably in the next day or so on stream. And then I'm going to start streaming. I said it yesterday. Yesterday was my first day on stream, so I was like, I'm going to stream every day, and which makes me paint every day. And, you know, and then after that, it's got to hang in my house for a little bit. And then after that, I'll probably put it on the market. I guess I have an agent. I just don't like calling him. Angelo61 Neener for Cheesy. What's happening? Yeah, I don't like calling him to ask him for stuff because he charges me a lot of money to sell my stuff. Might as well sell it myself and keep my loot. Oh, I don't like that. Don't like that at all. But yeah, everybody, welcome. Welcome to the block. Welcome to the neighborhood. I am so grateful you guys are all here. It's just awesome. It means a lot to me. Evil Deeds, I don't know what you think. Is that a dude or... That's Biggie Smalls, homie. Oh, Evil Deeds, were you talking about me? Evil Deeds, you are a troll, buddy. That's terrible, man. Hip-hop album of the week gotta be, Racktick, welcome, welcome, welcome. Racktick, welcome, welcome to the block, welcome to the neighborhood. Come on in, hang out with us. Album of the week, definitely the new Compton joint. You feel me? Like, it had to be, you know, Compton. You know, like, everybody's been waiting for a Dre album for a little bit, man, and this is a full-on Dre album, man. A lot of great artists on there, and, you know, so it would definitely have to be the Compton joint. You know what I mean? Oh, thank you so much, Unstable. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you, Ox. It's funny, man. Where did I learn to paint? I don't know. I grew up painting. You know, I grew up drawing and painting my whole entire life. That's some of my first I don't know, some of my first memories was painting and, you know, getting the approval of my mom. Like, look, Ma, look what I did. And, you know, and she just kept on, and she was just amazed by it. And then it was weird because when you're a little kid, like, all these people were, like, amazed by my paintings. And I just was like, to me, and I'm still like that. I know this sounds so weird, but I am still like, I don't understand, like, it boggles me still to this day. I get it, but I don't get how not everybody can do this. You know what I mean? I woke up this morning and looked at this painting and was just like, literally thrown back, like I can't believe that I did that. You know, like, I can't believe that I painted that. That's crazy to me. You know, it's always crazy to me, man. Thank you, Radic. I really appreciate it. This means a lot to me. Dude Dudley, Unstable Jester, what's happening? Welcome to the stream, you guys. Welcome to the block. Welcome to his house. It's all Ox's house. I blame it all on him. Welcome, you guys. Welcome. I appreciate you guys coming through, man. I really do, man. It means a lot to me. So I don't just say that, and I know streamers that, you know, just say it to say it, man. But for real, it means a lot to me, man. I'm a huge fan of Twitch and a big supporter of Twitch and everything that they're doing, man. And I hope it just gets bigger and better. And you know, I follow a lot of people on Twitch and you know, and so I really appreciate it, you guys. Haven't really followed anybody in creative yet, just because I haven't really had a chance to really watch everybody in creative. You know what I mean? But I haven't found anybody that, like, I don't know. I love game art. I think game art is amazing. It's like an extension of almost like comic books. So means a lot. Love game art, but just haven't found anybody to watch yet. Oh, my dog! Can you guys see my dog? Absolutely, Ox. Good looking out. Why are you barking, yo? Who do you... Come here. I'm gonna show you guys my dog. Thank you, Firo. I appreciate it. No, this isn't a commission piece. I just kind of felt like doing it. You know, come here, dog. Come here. This is my dog. His name's Monster. He's a boss. Say what's up. Say what's up. This is my dog, man. He's a bomb, man. His name's Monster, and he was a rescue, and he's cool. My dog. I don't know why he's barking. He see all the kids over in the park, so. Yeah, you good? You got food? You okay? You want to say goodbye to everybody? Say bye. See how chill he is? Look. Wouldn't you have to hate, like, borrowing money from him? He's the bomb. He usually is under the blanket somewhere, man. I don't know what he's doing today. For whatever reason, he's not having it. Thank you. He's a little mini pin. Yeah, thank you, man. Thank you. Yeah, I love my dog, man. You know what? Sin, he might be, we don't know. He was, you know. Kulunda, that's hysterical. Thank you, Sin. I appreciate it. Yeah, he's, who knows? All I know is that I went to go look at some other dogs, I really wanted like a real traditional mini pin, and I got there, and he was sitting in the pin. He was sitting in the pin, just chilling, just like you guys seen. And thank you. You would think so, but it's not. But I appreciate it. But yeah, just like he was just chilling right now, I walked in and I'm like, you know, I came here to look at the mini pins. They took me back to the pin that had like 6 mini pins in it. There was two big old giant cages, and one had like 6 or 7 mini pins, and the other one had like 2 or 3 with like 2 or 3 chihuahuas. And I went in there and I just was like, you know, I was looking at, I wanted to get a mini pin, a traditional mini pin, and they were like, okay, you know. I seen him, he was laying in the back of the pen. All the other dogs are jumping on the fence and barking and trying to get my attention and pick me, pick me, pick me. And he was sitting back in the back, just chillaxing on like a blanket or something, like on a little dog bed. He kind of had that attitude like, I don't care if you get me or not, homie. I'm cool. I'm chilling. You know what I mean? Like, they about to kill me in a couple days, so whatever. And I was just like, wow, man. Can I see the light-skinned dog in the back? Light-skinned dog for light-skinned dude. You know what I mean? Oh, really? Oh, this part? This part right here? Or, I know you don't mean that part. This part? Yeah, you know what? I've told the story about this canvas. It showed up on my doorstep one day. I have no idea where it came from. I don't know who left it. It's really, truly, it's an old IKEA painting. Go figure. You know what I mean? So, I don't know where it came from or who left it. I checked with my neighbors, friends, family. I checked with everybody. And, because not a lot of people know where I live, but on purpose. And everybody said they didn't leave it. Left it. They left a gang of, they left probably about 8 or 9 of them canvases. So, I don't care. I'll paint on it. I treated it the other day, sprayed it, and then I drew on it one night, a couple nights ago, and now we're painting on it. Now we're painting Biggie Smalls on it. Oh, Puff. Hey, Puff. Puffy, give me a sandwich, Puff. Oh, I love it when you call me Big Papa. I love it when you call Papa Jobs. Ugh. What's up, Sprue? You back? Sprue's back in the crib. Welcome back, Sprue. I have no idea what we're listening to. If you guys are like listening and like, what the heck is this dude listening to? I have no idea. I forgot to turn on Nightbot earlier. And this is my neighbor's music. I just got a window open. And I say that because Twitch doesn't allow you to have streams with music on it. You can't highlight it and people can't peep it out and stuff like that. They'll just mute out the whole entire thing. So I'm saying right now on stream, this is not my music. This is my neighbor is playing music. And we're just windows open. I can't make them not play music, you know what I mean? Yeah, go ahead, Unstable Jester. You're more than welcome to hit a link. I don't have Nightbot on today. I forgot. If you want to post a link, just please, it has to be appropriate. If it's not appropriate, it will get deleted. And unfortunately, you'll be the first ban ever on the stream. So, nobody's ever gotten banned because the stream's only been around for less than 24 hours. I just time people out. That's it. And Ox don't have, Ox will ban, no, I'm just kidding. Ox is the mod in the chat, so gotta listen to that dude. This is Ox Block, you feel me? Okay, cool, I'll peep it out. Beatles, the whole game crashed? I see it on my chat. Ox, do you see it on your chat, Ox? Can you repost it? Hold on. Hold on, Unstable. Is that cool? Did it come up? It stayed there, right? Thanks for coming back, Beatles. I'm glad you came back. Yes. HGs. Okay, cool. I'm glad, man. I'm glad you peeped out my Instagram, man. Like, that's, look, I live in Southern California. You know what I'm saying? So I talk to a lot of different artists, and everybody is, everybody works in the business or want to be in the business and stuff like that. And I done heard so much lip service from people, being in the entertainment business. I can't tell you how many people have told me, oh yeah, hey T, I want to book you for this thing, or I want to do this thing with you, and I want to know if you'd be available to do this thing, and and then, or they'll book me and not pay me, or it's just, everybody got like lippy. Did I just miss a follow? I think I just missed a follow. Defense and HG. Sorry, I missed your follow. I'm so sorry. Welcome to the hood. Welcome to the hood. Welcome to the block. Thanks for coming out. Appreciate it. It means a lot to me, you guys. It means a whole, like, you don't understand. Like, it means a lot to me, man. It's always gonna mean a lot to me, man. I could have 10,000 subscribers and 80 million followers, and it still would mean a lot to me. Pump up the volume. Yeah, I could have 50,000 people on the stream, man, and it still would mean a lot, man. Anybody coming through and showing love and support, especially just hitting that follow button, man, that's just, man, you know what I mean? Well, we're a big old fam here, you know what I'm saying? We're gonna get it in. The tattoo on my arm, Sprue, it's a dragon. Tattoo's old. Can you see it? My arms are so giant, you know what I'm saying? It's tough to get them out of the shirt, you know what I'm saying? Like, tightened up real quick. But it's old dragon. Beatles, I'm gonna come through. I'm gonna come get on your channel. HG. Hey, thank you, HG. I appreciate it, man. Beatles is a good dude too, man. Like Beatles, I'm grateful, man. Like that's what I said, man. It's just, you know, just get on and just keep doing it, man. And something will happen, and it doesn't matter if it doesn't. You know, if it doesn't ever happen, who cares? Like at least you're doing something that you love to do, man. You know what I mean? I'll come through, man. Me and you, man. We'll just hang out and, you know. You and I'll hang out in your channel. You know what I'm saying? When I'm not streaming, I'm gonna come hang out on your channel. That's cool, right? So we'll go from there. I'm trying to get like some like a curve to his eye, and I don't know if you guys can see it, that's like some of the last pencil marks that I had, and all I did was go so I'm trying to like make it right, you know what I mean? I know I just went in there and was like, yeah, I want shading right here. Usually I would shade it with my finger when I drew, but I just went so I don't know what's up with that. That's crazy. Oh, DeviantArt? Thank you for the cool tat. I have a DeviantArt. I don't think I've ever posted anything on there. Why am I painting myself? You're a troll. That's true, and I got a view out of it, so I don't get mad at trolls. I don't care. I just don't want anybody in chat to be offended. I kind of liked Morrowind. Morrowind was a good game. That's not a bad game. I personally like, well, we've already talked about the games that I like to play. I'm a first-person shooter, and Hearthstones. I love Hearthstones. Freaking love Hearthstones. I just wish I was better at Hearthstones. But I freaking love Hearthstones. Ugh, love that game. You know, don't trip. I'll play Angry Birds, you know, if that's all I got to play. But I like poker. Poker's blowing up on freaking Twitch right now, too. Like, I follow this cat named Lightboy 7th Street. And that dude, man, he's a poker fiend. You know what I mean? Like, he's a super poker fiend. That dude, like, that's all he do. He plays DayZ and Survivor games and stuff like that, but he freaking loves poker. He's a good dude, though, man. I like that dude. He's like the epitome of, like, what happens if you grow up with really cool people around you. And, you know, in the hood, but you keep what's important to you. You feel me? Like, I'm sure that dude got teased a lot for being such a video game, you know, fanatic as he was. And that dude was making YouTube videos when YouTube had just dropped. You know what I mean? He was making YouTube videos with a camcorder. And, you know, and I'm sure he got a lot of, I know he got a lot of slack for it, you know what I'm saying? A lot. And he just kept it up, man, and just kept it up, and now he's one of the biggest YouTubers and streamers. Now he's streaming totally. I don't think he's making YouTubes anymore. A lot of YouTubers are going that way, man. They're just coming to stream on Twitch. I follow him. I follow another dude named Cage848. Oh, you're welcome, Boss Hog. Hey, you know what, Syndrome? We can turn this into a movie discussion channel. Don't trip. I love movies. Movies are my crack. Oh, really? You did, Oz? Yeah, man, he's a beast on Black Ops. Yeah, you know what? I seen Jay Carver. I watched Jay Carver for a while. I don't understand Jay Carver. Jay Carver, I like that dude, man. I mean, I watch his stream often, but I don't understand half of what he's talking about. Like, to me, I guess, I mean, he's a professional poker player with the bracelet, so I guess he knows what he's talking about, but to me, it's not that freaking difficult, homie. Like, he make it, and then if you do this and this and this, no, just make a bet, money. Yes, I will do Sprue. I'll do a pen and pencil piece. Mystery Science Theater, yeah, absolutely. You know, that's how I got hip to Twitch was, excuse me, I got hip to Twitch because they started out as this app called JTV. And I don't know if you guys are hip to JTV, but because it's been gone for about 2 or 3 years now. A couple years, right? And I used to get on there all the time. And you could watch pretty much anything on JTV, but they had a channel on there, and it was a movie talk channel, and all they did was talk about movies and stuff like that. It was pretty slick. But yeah, that's how I got hip to Twitch. They were like, dudes were streaming instead of movies and television, they were streaming video games on there, and then they figured that these dudes was getting so many followers, they would start a channel, man, and it blew up from that point on. I mean, smarter than, you know what I mean? I wish I would have had that idea. Oh yeah, it's the big stuff. Yeah. I agree with the copyrights and stuff like that. What movies do I enjoy the most? I love the end of the world's coming movies, apocalyptic movies. Any kind of apocalyptic movies, zombies, virus, you know, a virus that ends the world, whatever. Aliens, it don't matter to me, just as long as the world's ending. Cause I always, the sun. What's that one where the sun comes and it's so hot out, killed most of the planet? Those are the kind of movies. Those are the kind of movies I love. You know what? I should, huh? That'd be cool. No, JTV, Kalunda, unless they just redid it, JTV shut down. After Amazon. After Amazon bought it, JTV shut down. So. I only know because I was part of JTV and I got an email saying that it was coming to an end, and that afternoon it was a wrap. Yeah. What's up, Mersakata? I can't say your name. Kitira. Mirasaki Tira. Sorry, I'm tearing your name up, and it's not even funny. Mira Chiquitita. Walking Dead is coming soon. What's up with the other Walking Dead? What was that thing that they were supposed to come out with? Did they just tank it? The prequel. It's not even a prequel. It was Walking Dead, but it was like it was another Walking Dead that was going on, and it was happening in like a different part of the country or something like that. I don't know. You guys know what I'm talking about? Like, I was so looking forward to that. I was like, oh man, yes, something to fill the gap when Walking Dead is not, you know, in between seasons. I like the art and the stories. I like good writing, but like I teach my son about like my youngest. Like, we'll watch movies and we're very critical. Like, I tell him all the time, like, look, do you see that angle that he used? And like, you see how he did that angle right there? That was ill, yo. Have you ever seen that in any other film? And you know, my son is luckily, man, he's growing up to, he loves movies and television, movies, to the point where he's like, yeah, Dad, did you see so-and-so? It was ill, like, you got to see how they did this, and, you know, so it's pretty slick, you know, for a dad, you know, as a dad to be like, you know, that's cool, my kid gets it, you know. I told you, I mean, my whole entire life was based on, you know, since I was a kid, when, you know, you're in kindergarten, they say, oh, hey, Johnny, what do you want to be when you grow up? And Johnny's like, I want to be a firefighter. Okay, Susie, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a mommy. All right, Tommy, what do you want to grow up? Savo, what do you want to be when you grow up? And I'm like, what do you mean? I want to be on TV. Get out of here. You came to my play last night. What did you think I wanted to be? I wasn't that facetious. You know, I wasn't that, whatever the word is. But I was like, TV, obviously. I don't want to be the one watching TV. I want to be the one on TV. I speak California Spanish. Yeah, 2012, Contagion, The Book of Eli. Yeah, these are all great movies, man. I'm trying to catch up with chat. I'm so sorry. Will Smith's zombie movies. Yes. What was that movie? That was really a take on an earlier flick back in the day. 60s movie. Oh, thank you, Keeber Texella. Am I saying it right, Keeber? I'm so sorry. I speak, Boss Hog already said that. California Spanish. Oh, the 100, man. Yeah, I love the 100. 100 was like a freaking, wasn't 100 like awesome? Like, it was like a breath of fresh air to like that genre. You know what I mean? Such a good freaking series. I mean, you know where they were. You know what? Isn't that a trip? Like, the WB came out with, like, some really good TV series. They're usually known for garbage, you know? Fear the Walking Dead, yes. That's what it's called. He needs shirts, Madden? Yeah, inbox me the information, and as soon as I get off the stream, I'll peep it out and stuff like that. I have a whole line of shirts that I do. I mean, I do shirts and stuff like that, but they're Christian-based t-shirts. So, but yeah, if you inbox me, I'll peep it out, and I will get down for him real quick. Because I only stream until 8 o'clock, until the sun goes down. And then once the sun's down, you feel me? But yeah, I would love to do it, man. Ride Along 2, I'm not really tripping off of Ride Along 2. I love Kevin Hart. I love Ice Cube. I don't know, man. Let's see. Who knows, HGS? It might be really good. I was kind of like surprised by the first one. My thing is that it's like you know, it's not like a stretch. You know, you cast Ice Cube is like, I guess casting him as a cop, you know, is a little bit of a stretch. But other than that, you casted him as the you know, like the you know, dude that talks smack all the time. You know what I'm saying? And that, you know, always looking mad. You know what I mean? Yeah, I got designs. I know. Madden, I was following you 150%, bro. The tattoo on my arm, it's just a dragon. Mr. Tina's, welcome. Thank you. Welcome, Mr. Tina's. Thanks for following and hanging out, man. Welcome to the block. Welcome to the block, man. Appreciate you. Thanks for coming through. Y'all know about this joint right here? Y'all know about this? Inbox me any of the information, Madden, and you click on it. Are you on your phone or on your computer? Mr. Noobs, welcome. Mr. Noobs, welcome. Appreciate you coming through, man. Welcome to the block, man. We're going to get down, hang out, create, paint, and get it in real quick. Thank you, but welcome, Mr. Noobs. Madden, yeah, inbox me anything, and I'll hit you up as soon as I get off stream. Is that cool? And we'll go from there. Or inbox me the streamer that needs t-shirt designs or whatever and stuff like that. But I'd rather you get the credit, you know what I'm saying, for hipping them to me, you know what I mean? So I'll hit you up, and you can, like, do the intro and stuff like that, man, and we'll work it out, bro. Promise. Thank you, HGS. Oh, it was Public Enemy number 1. 1. Y'all know that joint? If anybody, too, if you guys have questions about art, or, you know, if you just, you know, want to know something about what I'm doing or how I'm doing it or something, please feel free to ask. If not, you got to listen to all my dumb stories, and, yeah. Bring up a subject, I will tell a story about it. I'm sure something in my life has relation to it. That's looking alright. That's not looking too shabby. Alright, I've been painting nonstop for 3.5 hours. I need to just stand up and stretch. Yeah, I got a Twitter. It's me, Tommy Twee, at Twitter. No, I'm not on Facebook. Too much metadata. I don't do Facebook, man. People are too nosy in this world. Like, Facebook is addicting. You want to put all kind of stuff on there. The only thing I put on Twitter are jokes and retweets. I wrote a joke the other day. But you gotta know my Twitter feed for it to be funny. But it's my Twitter feed is me, capital M-E, capital T, Tommy, with the Y, not the I-E, T-O-M-M-Y, and then a capital T, me, Tommy T, on Twitter. Cool? Or you can click the link. I don't have a link for my Twitter yet. On my, I'll put that on my Twitch tonight, too, so. Nice. Ox, I feel you. I seen that. Thank you, Ox. My man. He is on it. Ox is on it. Y'all ain't tripping. Before I sketch? No. Yeah, I can put my Twitter in chat. Yeah. There it is. Oh, thank you, Proxygate. That's not Dr. Dre, though. That's Biggie Smalls. I love it when you call me Big Papa. I need to do one of Dre. You know what? That'd be a good idea. Maybe we'll do one of Eazy-E. What do you guys think about painting Eazy-E in the celebration of NWA movie? We'll do Eazy-E. I could do an Ice Cube one. I love, me and Cube were very tight for 5 or 6 years. And, I got much love for that dude. Yeah, I could do a Cube. But Eazy, for NWA. We could do that. Alright, Madden. Do a Tupac. Everybody wants Tupac. Yeah, I feel you. Yeah, man. I've seen my whole Instagram feed is about Sean, man. It's either Sean or this other DJ friend of ours who passed away too, Filipino DJ dude. So yeah, but I seen a gang of stuff. Bombers went out and were like doing huge pieces of Sean the day that everybody found out he passed away and posting them the next day. It was crazy. Yes. I'll tell you what you do. You like setting up like outside and painting the landscape. Even if you're setting up outside or looking at a photo or whatever, as you paint, one of the biggest tricks that I do is as I paint, as I'm doing a painting, I take pictures. One, I take pictures for my records anyway. From the beginning to like the sketch, and then as I go, progressive pictures. And then what I do from that is after that, as I'm painting, I'll take a picture of the painting and I look at it and I'll just look at it and look at it and look at it, and I see all kinds of things that need to be fixed and all kinds of new things that need to be done. So when you're doing the perspective, that helps too, because you got to remember, like, because it can be perspective out like this, it could be a perspective in, like, it just depends on what you're painting. So it's kind of hard to give you a specific, but I'll tell you a trick for me that tricks my eyes when I'm painting is to take a picture of it. I hope that helps. Madden, I got it, okay? Yeah, group painting at NWA. Thank you, Proxy. Yeah, I go back a little bit. Nah, I'm not ancient. I'm not ancient. Yeah. Dre and Cube, yeah. Thank you, bro. Oh, thank you, Forbid. Forbid is back. Welcome, man. Welcome, Forbid. Come on to the block, man. Come hang out with us. I just need to take a quick break, you guys, and just kind of like at least stand up and just walk around for a little bit. Ox is here, chat. All the chat, we need you guys to like get together and take care of each other, okay? Just for a little bit, man. I need to drink some water and just drink a little water and stand up and stretch a little bit, then we'll get back to painting. It's weird because I gotta figure out something because I normally don't really sit down and paint. It's odd for me to sit down and paint. Normally I stand up and paint, so. And it's weird because I'll either put it on my easel or I'll put a nail in the wall and hang the picture, you know, my canvas up on the wall and just leave it on the wall as I paint because then I have to walk by it all the time. So. No, you know what, Boss Hogs? No art books. Before streaming Proxy, I've been an entertainer my whole life. I'm still an entertainer. I worked in radio and I've been doing stand-up since I was a young kid. No art books. If you want landscape books, here, do this. Inbox me on Twitch, and what I'll do is one of the greatest landscapers in the world. My sister went to school with his granddaughter, so I do have some books or something like that. I can look him up and give it to you and stuff, and I'll give you the information. But he's one of the most celebrated landscape artists, he's just one of the most celebrated American artists, and I'll send you the info and stuff that I have, and we can go from there. But you know, the only books that I used to study art were comic books. You know, I mean, that, I don't know. I went to college and took some art classes, but I dropped out because they were boring. My favorite comedian, Sin? Yeah, HGS, make sure you hit me up. My favorite comic? Oh, man, it's tough. You guys wouldn't even know my favorite comic, man. My favorite comic is this big old Samoan dude named Mike Ula. He's funny as hell. But as far as celebrity comics, right now, it gotta be Joey Diaz, man. Uncle Joey, Coco Diaz. Uncle Joey is probably one of the funniest dudes. It's hard because I've worked with a lot of comedians. I know a lot of comedians that you see on TV, a lot of comedians you see on Netflix, a lot of comedians that you see on YouTube. Like, people that you know I've worked with. And I've become friends with them, and I always think all of them are funny, so it's hard to pick a favorite, but Joey Diaz has left the biggest impression on me since Richard Pryor. Does that make sense? So I think he's probably got to be one of my favorites. My all-time favorite, obviously, is Richard Pryor. I thought Richard Pryor was a genius, you know, as far as a stand-up comic. Told stories, did characters, told stupid jokes, his setups, punchlines, everything was perfect with that dude. I can a little bit not like you. King, did I miss something, King? Yo, what's up, King? Welcome to the stream. I'm so sorry, man. Sight dyslexia issues. Yeah. Thank you. Yeah, Joey Diaz. Look up Joey Coco Diaz. This is the thing. Let me be very straight with you. He's not politically correct. He just tells about his life, but he does it in a funny way. And it's weird because he mixes real life stories with just made up stuff. But you never could tell which one's made up and which one's real. He's so funny. That dude is hysterical. But he's not PC at all whatsoever. And he's just 150 miles an hour. He tells great stories. Joey's one of the only comics I know can be in the middle of an act telling you this story about this, and you're dying laughing, and he'll start crying because it got to the part in the story that it was really sad, and then he'll turn it right back around and keep on making you laugh. He's incredible. He's an incredible dude, man. Oh, okay. Oh, okay, King. I seen that. I'm sorry. Thank you, King Bling. We got King Bling. King Bling in the house. And we got King Bacon up in here. King Bacon up in the Peasley Weasley. Welcome to the block. Welcome to the block. This is Ox House. Am I Hawaiian? No. Oh, Syndrome, for real? Wait a minute, you guys. Hold on. Is my stream lagging? Dang. Okay, look. I don't know why my computer does this. Because I want you all to be here and hang out. So, I'm going to stop. And then I'm going to restart my stream. If you haven't followed, make sure you follow real quick. I'll give you guys a second to follow. And if I don't catch them, you catch them. But what we're gonna do is I'm gonna restart the stream, and then I'm sorry, I just seen the nastiest thing in the world at the park next door. But I'm gonna restart the stream because our audio and the video sync is off. It happened yesterday. I don't know. I'm gonna go back and have a look at my laptop. Okay, I'll be right back. I'll give you guys a second to follow, and then just refresh or whatever you need to do. But I'll be right back on because we still gotta record. We got about 4 more hours.